But I'm gonna fuck around and make my whole fucking album distorted, and they gonna be like, that boy edgy as fuck. Yeah, fuck. TCAP 803.
Coming heavy with the weight and feel. One day the hoes in Jesus' handheld. Give a fuck how a man feel. Whole world at a standstill, stigmatized. Donald Trump, they will not criticize. Still question Obama like my nigga lied. White girls used to sell my dick a ride. Out here switching sides. Causing shit to mind the window cause they living blind. And they soul not showing. I swear my flow how potent. How these hoes got open and you know Pop's joking. If he expect forgiveness, I'm one of your seven victim hells free of heaven's prison. These are split decisions. And I think I give the misses what I give the masses. My whole all there are no walls. I ain't kissing asses the shit and I don't stop. Don't stop. She ain't bars the enemy, she won't call her. You didn't see her coming. People are screaming, running, baby like babies. Why they didn't need enough to drive horsepower. Steven punching, smoking weed, I'm blunting. Notice these are stunning, ain't me like Jesus function. Eating knowledge, I got key consumption. Super Saiyan water, I eat a peanut butter. Fuck your family, they ugly. You can keep your cousin, most people puzzling. You want my time is by the hour and I need 100. I see your ship and see it sunken. Missing me, she keep on cutting. She a keeper, love a hot box, a beaming bucket. My demon, she seen a sucker. She bring me, need me, so fucking here for long haul. Press hold to God calls.
Bennett, Creighton. Creighton, you've missed that. First of all, how dare you? We're later than we said we were going to be.
Yes.
But fuck it.
We're here.
We're here,
We're
and
queer,
dude.
and we're gonna, like,
well,
fuck
I don't know
shit
about
up.
that. Listen, man.
Sorry, I like the rhyme. I know,
I know
it's
you do.
probably offensive.
Definitely a little
I'm
bit. But here's,
sorry.
I'm honestly I don't care. Listen, this is going to be way better than Hutch. Hey, Chris. Okay. Do you want the live results up there on the OBS
Yes,
where you can't
yes,
see OBS
yes.
anymore?
Wait.
I'm not going to pull it up.
Shit.
Yeah,
Can you do like a thing where it's like half and half?
I could, but no, I'm not going to.
Why not?
It's so much measuring, and it'll take, like,
Well,
we're talking.
I'll do it.
Yo, what's good? Hey, Austin. True Black King. It's election night. Did you vote? Creighton did. I did not. I was not
He's
registered.
a loser.
I'm not a loser. Listen,
He's
my
a
vote
loser.
wasn't going to. One, our state is very much going to be one way either way. And yes, I know the whole, like, your vote counts, but here it really doesn't. And two,
It does, though. That's why I voted.
but two,
Dumbass.
like, I don't have any. I wouldn't have voted for anybody. Like, I wouldn't have had a, like, meaningful vote anyway
GMC
to me.
makes Hummers?
What are you talking?
Sorry. I had to add.
Well, of course Charles didn't vote. Shaking my fucking head. I know. I'm
Right?
sorry.
What a
I
fucking
worked the polls
loser.
before this shit gets started. Ask Creighton if he has listened to any Matt Mason.
Matt Mason. I have not yet. I really want to.
Who is that?
He had a song
I do believe you should
on
vote.
his Snap,
I didn't vote this time,
and I
I do
asked him
think
who
everyone
the-
should
who
vote,
Who the person
but
is.
in this election specifically, I could not bring myself to
Also,
figure out
sorry
a
I'm
person to
not
vote for.
looking at everything just yet. I'm trying to make sure I got all the promos up and everything. Sorry, guys. Anyways, today's been crazy.
Today
I
has been
worked-
crazy.
I worked
I've been
today.
watching this live coverage for hours. Bro, there was a time during this thing where Biden was leading in Texas for a while, like
That's
for
weird.
2 hours. And now only in the last like 45 minutes Trump has like gone over the line. Excuse me, and is now winning 4.52 million to 4.31 million in Texas. That's with 68% reporting.
Is that high?
I mean, what do you mean?
No, I mean like I don't.
He's
no,
not.
It comes down to the electoral college, right? Like did he?
Yeah,
is
but
he won
the
state
popular
yet?
vote is what determines the electoral college state to
Yeah,
state,
yeah.
is what I'm saying. And right now, Trump is winning Texas at the moment and Florida. So I've been listening to people.
So Florida's vote isn't over.
No.
How
What?
late do their polls go in Florida?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, late.
Well, I just was
If there's
wondering.
people in line, they can like air quote close the poll, but they have to let you vote.
Yeah.
They can't like turn people away. They're not allowed. I'm sure people are doing it, but they're not allowed to do it. So, like, as long as there are people in line waiting, they will have to open the polls and let them vote.
Yeah.
And Florida's a battleground state. Like Florida, Texas, Pennsylvania are like the three, and Ohio are the three big ones right now. And right now, out of the four of them, none of them are decided, and all four of them are for Trump.
Damn.
So right now, the only two that it's looking crazy with those two battlegrounds, though. Well, no, really, Ohio too. So Texas has 68% reporting, and he's up 200,000 votes out of 8.850 voting. In Florida, 91% have reported, and he's up 400,000 votes. In Ohio, 75% have voted, and he's only up 140,000 with 4 million voting. Pennsylvania is the only one that is kind of like up in the air because he's winning it, but it's 850,000, 820,000, but that's with 25% reporting.
And
So it's kind of like who the fuck knows.
and have they counted the mail-in ballots yet?
In some places, yes. In some places, no. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work.
See,
Or maybe not even yes. I actually don't know that. I would assume maybe because they've been doing it for so long that I guess technically, like, there's only so a certain way that it can happen. But I have no clue. I don't understand how it's gonna. I don't know how it's gonna work that way.
Well, that's what I mean. Like to me, I feel like they should have gone ahead and counted the mail-in ballots
I agree.
like before election day. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, well, the
and I
thing
know
is,
that there's-
that you can still mail in on election day.
Yeah, I know that.
So
and
they can't.
I just mean like
This
they
is not
shoulda-
going to be
They
decided
should have
tonight.
counted like what they had. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, for sure. I mean, if this
And-
is decided tonight, I'll be very surprised because I really don't think, unless there's like just a blowout where like mathematically
Like,
there
no
is an
matter what
obvious,
happens?
yeah, unless mathematically there's a very obvious answer by a certain point tonight where somebody's winning. It's whatever. Like right now, technically, Joe Biden's winning 131 to 98.
For a second, I thought you were about
Electoral.
to say I thought you were about to say Joe Rogan's winning.
Kanye won South Dakota.
Did he for real?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, imagine.
Could you imagine? I didn't vote. I did try to. Well, I did when Obama was in office. I don't believe in voting, and I always catch so much hell because I don't want to vote. People who vote always give people who don't vote the most hell. Look, I'm not going to get mad at anybody for not voting. I think everyone should vote, but I also don't. Like, I didn't vote this time, and I don't think it. I think unless you are very adamant that you want one of the people who are doing it to do it. Y'all watch the series finale of America? Watch it. It's halftime at the most controversial Super Bowl of
So-
all time, Copenhagen.
So, to weigh in on what True Black King is saying,
Okay.
I get not wanting to vote. You know what I mean? Because especially this year, because the choices
Exactly.
are just so
Like,
ass.
I-
But you're not just voting for president most of the time when you go for those.
Yes,
you're voting
exactly.
for your local government too.
Exactly.
And I'm a big believer in that.
You should always. I think
regardless-
more people should vote for their local government than they should for the president.
Than anything.
Like, because
To
that's
me.
what runs. That's how your day
That's-
to day goes.
exactly.
Your life.
Now, granted, don't get me wrong. There's definitely stuff that the president is going to affect.
I'm really
from
sad.
in your day to day, but like that is such an important part of like what you said, your day to day life, that you need to have a voice in that. And I don't know, like I get why people give people who don't vote hell,
Mhm.
and I get why people get mad whenever people give them hell when they don't vote. You know, I see both
Yeah.
sides of it. But I think that the reason people give you hell, True Black King, is because they're wanting, they're like, you have an opinion on this stuff, obviously, and they're like, you can't. They feel like you can't say your opinion unless you vote, and I feel like
Yeah.
that's dumb.
I think the real problem is that everyone is right and everyone is wrong at the same time in this argument. Because here's the thing: most people don't know shit about their local government
Exactly.
or the the presidential run, all of it. Some people just
See,
don't know,
we were
and those
fortunate
people
enough.
probably don't need to vote anyway because their vote won't be
being
accurate to
informed-
what their rule. You need to be informed.
I think,
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like you need to be an informed voter.
But
if
it's
you're
so
gonna vote.
hard
It's so
to
hard
be an informed voter.
But it's definitely that's where you need to be at.
My vote won't count since I voted third party, says Lacey. First of all, Lacey, how dare you assume that? I think that people who vote third party, their votes matter more than anyone else's vote as long as they vote. Because
I
at the
voted third party this year.
okay, but what I'm saying is your vote, everyone's vote who
Yeah.
votes third party, counts more and more year by year because the more of the people that
You're
get the
giving them
guts.
more representation.
Yes, the more people that give the push for those third parties, the closer we are to getting out of a two-party system.
And oh my god, I would love to get out of fucking.
Thank you,
third-party
Charlie. Most people don't even know how to vote locally. Yeah, nobody knows. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a voter.
Yeah.
Like I've never voted.
And we're not giving you shit.
I think
for not voting.
Yeah.
Biden, you know what I mean?
I'm not-
It's, all of it's an intensely personal decision that you have to go out and decide yourself. Me personally, I think you should vote, but you know it's your decision, and you're right
shit.
as American. when you
Montana's
want
for Biden, and so is Arizona.
but it's an intensely
Ow, we're
personal
making our way to the third quarter. It's getting crazy, bro.
It's an intense.
It's your right not to vote, just like it's your right to vote. Exactly.
Exactly.
I
Thank
agree.
you. I agree with that.
I don't know, man. I think we have a ridiculous
And we're-
day, week, month ahead of us.
Oh
and
my God,
the
people are panicking. Bro.
people are panicking, bro. People are losing their shit. But I mean, honestly, maybe they aren't. Because I went to KJ's today. The shelves were all stocked. There's plenty of water.
It's just because
I don't-
KJ's just opened up.
Doesn't mean shit. It's a place. It's a place with food and water, and it's
We
cheap.
were fucking slammed all day. Charlie, look at me. Charlie, all day. I
Yeah, but
clocked
what
in,
I'm saying
I
is,
counted
look,
the safe, and I was on the register pretty much until like an hour before I left.
yeah, look,
That's crazy.
when Floyd happened, it didn't matter where you went in this town. Every gas station, every store, every place was out of bread and water. It didn't matter. It didn't matter which place was popular. Like, it was a real, I think either way, whoever wins, it's not going to be as bad as they think it's going to be. It's not going to be another, like, crazy moment like that was, you know? Like, there might be some rioting. There might be some looting. There will be some rioting or looting, I think, either way. But I don't think it's going to be nearly as bad as it was.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's nearly as, like, much of a push in the argument that there will be, except in, like, cities. Cities specifically are definitely going to be targeted, if anything, which is scary for cities. But, like, around here specifically, we're fine. You know what I mean? I doubt anything crazy is going to
Look,
happen here,
I
except, like,
just-
at a bar.
Yeah, I agree with that. I
I can't believe Trump is winning in Pennsylvania and in Ohio right now.
Well, he was winning earlier.
No, he wasn't. Earlier, Biden was in the lead in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Texas for, like, 2 hours. And now it's Trump holding all four, including Florida.
When I got home from work and I saw the news, like he was what happened?
Nothing. He's like Trump's ahead in the popular vote even more than he has. He's been up like right at 1 million for like 3 hours, and now he just went up to like he's 1.5 million up in the popular vote.
A small loan of 1 million votes.
With a small loan of 1 million of your constituents, I will win this re-election.
Can I have a water? I have a headache.
Yeah, here. and a water's gonna solve your headache. You want an Aleve? Aleve can help with that headache.
The water will help.
No, it's a Creighton. That's
I
not
need to have water. That's what it is. I'm dehydrated.
okay. Never mind. Trump is going to win. I just have a feeling he's gonna win. I'm the type of person. I have the mindset where I feel like everything has already been played out. That's why I feel like voting is a waste. I don't know. See, that's why I disagree with you thinking voting is a waste of time. I don't think you should ever assume anybody is going to.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think you should assume. I don't think you shouldn't vote because
You assume that somebody else is gonna win.
not even that.
Or
'cause
not
that
the
that's
person
like
you
that's
don't want
too
is
that's
gonna
too
win.
that's too fundamentally like lazy to think of it that way. I don't think you shouldn't vote because you think the system is flawed. The system is probably flawed, but not in the way where it's like rigged. I think there are holes in the system, but overall the system is air quotes working. And I know that's a crazy thing to say with our political climate right now, but I think that overall everything's going to be like measured. Because look, they can say that this is going to be rigged, and some places it might be a little rigged here and there, and it might be fucked up, and the vote might get counted wrong. But too many people are involved in counting this thing up. Too many people are going to fact check it. And it's going to be really hard. What?
I think I just pulled up the Urban Dictionary word.
Oh, my God. Shut up.
Because we're doing
Diggs
it for
Woolley.
Election Day.
What's up, Diggs Woolley? I am for sure also surprised about Trump leading in Ohio, Pennsylvania. Well, Pennsylvania, it's not the craziest thing because he's winning right now with like less than 100,000 votes, but that's with 28,000 reporting. So
Yeah.
that's still basically a coin flip. Ohio, on the other hand, he's up.
Ohio's surprised.
Yeah, he's up in Ohio 2,446,000 to 2,196,000 with 80% reporting. So that's getting scary. And then Florida, he's up 400,000 votes with 91% reporting. And then in Texas, he's up 270,000 votes at 69% reporting. That's nuts. Like a lot of the thing that's weird to me is how many states are declared already. Like declared winner.
Marginally staffed.
Like, it's weird to me how many of them have been declared with like weird numbers that don't make any sense.
Hey, he said he can't hear me.
Who?
I don't know. Diggs Willie.
Pizza
Can't hear your friend.
talk?
Can you hear me?
You said one thing. Keep talking.
Oh, well, what do you want to... Here, I'll read the Urban Dictionary word of the day.
Okay.
It's skunk musket. Which means dirty/smelly whore. Oprah is
Who do
such
you
a
think's
skunk
gonna win,
musket.
Creighton?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be Trump.
I do too.
I don't want it to be Trump. I want it
We
to
can hear
be-
him fine. Oh, you can hear him fine. Okay.
I want it to be anybody else.
Just talk a little louder, maybe into your
Me?
mic. Yeah.
No.
Or just keep your
I
mic
feel
up
like
in
I've
your
been
face.
talking loud this whole time. You want my mic in your face?
Well, yeah, but you get close like that, and then you talk quieter. Like
I
talk
know,
your
I
normal
want to
volume.
talk quiet.
No, don't talk
No,
like
you
that.
want me to talk like this?
Yeah.
This feels so loud in my own ears.
I'll cut you down.
That's what. No.
There,
Don't do
now
that.
talk-
No,
talk
no, no,
loud.
Go back. Make it go back.
Hold
I like
on.
that. That's fine.
Oh
It was
my
fine
God.
The way it was. There you go.
Just talk
See?
loud.
Huh? Okay, I'm talking loud. Jesus. But anyways, I think Trump's gonna win, but I really don't want him to, and I really don't want Biden to either.
Yes, Diggs.
I want someone else.
If there's ever a podcast where we're okay with politics talk, it's gonna be this one.
I
Like, we're not very political people.
don't want Harris to win either. She scares me.
Huh?
She looks like a lizard person.
Who, Harris?
Yes.
Kamala?
Her smile is creepy. Like I'm over here talking shit. I don't even know the lady, but like I've done some research on her.
Have you actually, or is it just you hearing about things?
So it's a little bit of both, but Charlie, she's done some fucked up shit.
Yeah, no, I
She's
mean,
crazy.
we can't sit here and act like Trump hasn't, you know?
No, I know. I'm not sitting here, but like it's crazy that like they're like, oh, this is
Ooh.
a better option. You know what I mean?
It's getting closer in Pennsylvania. He's only up 70,000 now.
Outside.
Oh, it's so crazy.
She is thick. Like I'd fuck the hell out of her, but like you know.
God damn.
But she's like, but she's also crazy.
Politics
Like you know what I
aside.
mean? You can tell when somebody's got crazy eyes. She's got crazy eyes.
Crazy smile is
Yeah,
more like
crazy
it. Her
smile.
smile during that debate was horrifying. Bro, that shit was
Horrifying.
absolutely terrible. I could not handle it.
Nope.
I was not ready. I was
feel
not
like
ready
that's
for
the
that
same,
debate.
but-
I was not ready to hear Pence sound literate and like well spoken and like very. I guess, look, I'm not like a very political person. I don't pay attention to most of it. This year, the last 6 months, I've been paying a little more attention because the world's catching on fire again. But like, I never like listened to Pence do a speech or anything. He talked with very like a lot of like.
Oh, he's still crazy though.
Yeah, for sure.
They're
I
all
mean,
crazy.
all politicians are crazy. Like,
They have to be though for like the hours they work and everything.
nah, fuck that. I don't think they do. I don't. Not all of them work crazy hours. Like a lot of them do, but there are a lot of politicians that don't
Yeah,
do shit with their
That's
lives.
true.
They run a farm.
They go and play golf.
They play golf.
Bush went to his ranch and nobody's seen him in years.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was the president for 8 years. He
And
doesn't.
then they got
ever
blamed
wanna
for
see people-
Katrina and 9/11.
Bush did them both. I don't like Biden. I'm not a Biden supporter.
Where's Nick at? Where in the fuck is Nick? 'Cause
Text
Nick,
him.
Nick is
Text him.
Nick's
You have a
always
phone.
here.
We're friends with him.
Nick
Text
is
him.
always here, and he's always
He's probably
on my
drinking
side.
himself into an
He's-
early grave.
He's always on my side with the whole Bush doing Katrina.
Text
thing.
him. You have your
And,
phone.
like,
Tell him we're
and then
live
we-
doing election night coverage. Stop looking at me and,
and
talking
then,
to me
no,
and text
listen,
him.
I got more to add to this. And then we talk about Al Gore and his internet, and like how like you know, and how Bush and him colluded.
They they colluded.
They did
Uh,
Kalula.
I don't
on
like
the
Biden.
beach.
I don't like Biden. I'm not a Biden supporter, but if someone other than Trump wins, my parents will be happy, so I'll be happy. Safira. Hi, Safira.
Hello, Safira.
Same with AOC.
We're here
Bangable,
early
but-
tonight.
Fuck herable. What? Wait.
What? Oh. Oh, wait. Same with AOC.
AOC 's
Bangable
weird.
but fuckerable. What?
I don't know what that means.
AOC. Who could AOC be?
AOC?
Yeah.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? AOC.
Who is that?
Are you serious?
No, I don't know who that is.
Yes, you're serious. You don't know is what you mean?
I'm serious. I don't know who that is.
That's I don't have
Wait, so is that somebody also running for president?
no. She's a congresswoman or senator. She's a congresswoman in New York. That was like she was a bartender and she ran for Congress and won. And like
Damn.
she's like one of the biggest voices of the Democratic Party right now.
Is she hot?
She's pretty hot.
What does she look like? Pull up a picture.
Oh my god. AOC. She had a Twitch stream.
She has a Twitch stream, bro. Why
She
aren't we
ha- she-
voting? Why aren't we letting her run for president?
I mean, she's weird. I don't hate her. Like a lot of people are like most people are either like super love or super hate her. I'm indifferent. I don't know enough about. That's her.
Oh, she's kind of hot.
She's pretty. I think she's pretty. She did a Twitch stream playing Among Us. It was quite funny.
Yeah. Sarah Palin was hot, sort of, in like a weird, like, you know.
I don't know about that. Sarah Palin's
got a
old.
thing for MILFs. She is old now, but when she was running, she was hot. You got to remember that was almost 12 years ago.
I don't know, man. The more I look at this live update shit is crazy. Every like I don't get how many. Like
If I think psychotic, well, I have had a thing for putting it in crazy.
Creighton once thought the lobby of a restaurant was the actual restaurant, and the actual restaurant was an additional restaurant. # never forget. Yeah, you shouldn't. Actually, you know what I said? Not everyone should vote. You shouldn't vote. Your vote is not real.
Let me tell you. I
bet you filled your ballot out wrong, you fuck.
Look, so today.
But you thought the ballot was in the lobby.
Today I went in thinking I was going to vote for one person, and I came out voting for someone else. Because, like, it's like, whenever I was going to go touch that button, I was like, something doesn't feel right. So I voted for who I felt at the time.
Mm-hmm. Which was?
Do you want to know?
I mean, I want to know, but I don't. That shouldn't. We talked about them all on the podcast. It shouldn't dictate what you'd say. Me wanting you to shouldn't dictate it.
So
are you ready to have your opinion out there? Your 23-year-old opinions ever cemented in the histories of the internet.
That's fine with me.
Okay.
Who were you gonna vote for if you could have voted?
I don't think I would have picked a presidential candidate.
Like you would just.
I would have left them blank and voted for local shit.
Harambe.
You should have wrote in Harambe. I would have voted for more local things because I actually do know a little bit about our local politics, like just a little,
right?
Like, enough to vote.
to make a decision.
Yeah,
that's how I am with our local politics.
But I wouldn't have.
I'm so glad for that because I feel like a lot of that's because of Learn TV.
Nah, for me it's because of Mike and
Oh,
people,
well, yeah.
the local politics, like knowing people, like
Yeah.
I know people in local politics, and that helps. You know, just like knowing them and hearing
I
how
know
everything
people.
runs
I
and
know
where that money's
things.
gonna get accoladed, stuff like that.
Accommodated.
No,
Yeah.
accoladed.
I want
Stop
it to be
stop-
accolade to me. I'm very poor.
That's not how that works. I want more money put in our fucking bridges and roads because we have a bridge
Yeah.
out that connects half of our town together,
Yeah.
and we have to take a fucking 15-minute detour to go 2 miles now. And we have for like what 5 months now or something.
It's been ever since I got back from the beach the second.
Yeah,
time.
so that's 4 months going on 5. No, 5.
It's been
November.
4 months since the beach.
July was the beach.
Bro,
End of
we
like
need to
middle
go
of
to the
July.
beach. What the fuck are we sitting?
Yeah,
here
we should
talking
go to the
about
beach one
politics?
last time here in the next like month.
Well, I'm off this weekend.
This is the worst weekend for me.
I know.
I have to work 3 days
That's why you should do it anyway.
of the next 4.
You should do it anyway. Say
I
fuck
can't.
it, just
No,
come
I'll
with
make
me.
more money
Just
this
come with me,
weekend
Joe.
than I make in probably
A
not a
month.
month, but in like in almost a whole month. I'll make a lot.
Well, I guess I'm on my own.
I
then.
think the Wonder Pets should be the presidents. You know what? I'm with you on this
What's
actually.
their stance on politics? Like, what's their stance on?
Do they want to legalize marijuana? That's what
Yeah.
I care about. All right, the suspense is killing me. Who'd you vote for, Grayton? If you want to tell us,
Joe?
Joe Jorgensen.
Yeah, because I like the name.
Is the face of my generation. I hate you.
It sounds like Jorgen from Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh my God.
I just remember, and I remembered us talking about her on the podcast, and you were like, "That's probably who I'd vote for."
I don't know anything about her.
You were the one that talked about her. You were like, "Yeah, she's pretty cool."
I'm sure I said that just as like a tiebreaker, but in reality, I don't know anything about her or what she stands for. I know
my
she's in the
God.
Libertarian Party, I
Yes.
think.
And that's like apparently.
I voted Joe too. Well, there you go.
That's apparently like what I am or what I lean towards the most.
You took one of those political tests, didn't you? That says what you are. Then how do you know?
I've just been told that. We had this conversation the other day. Like
I figured you took like a questionnaire.
We went to Walmart.
Like one of those, like the personality quiz, the fabled podcast that everyone loved a whole
We
bunch.
should do one of those though.
Like
Yeah,
figure out what we are
while this is
politically.
going on, yeah.
Oh my god.
Come on.
If we look, we'll do it, but we're not going to read out the questions. We'll just do it silently to ourselves
let's do
while we
it.
talk.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down with that.
Hold on.
And then you got to read your results. Drop the link in the Discord. We'll drop it in general so that way we can get viewers involved. Is Flint here? Flint, if you're here, drop the link for the Discord so that we can get people involved and see what
I don't think he's here, but just do the Discord command. You have it open, don't you?
Oh yeah. What's the
Don't learn
Discord?
from your mistakes. Find a good one and I'll take it. Political typology quiz.
Wait, so what's the Discord command?
by the
Oh shit.
Pew Research
Thank
Center,
you.
U.S.
Thank you,
Politics
Chris.
and Policy. What?
He dropped the link for the
Okay,
Discord.
there you go. Log in. Sign up for an
Stop.
account.
Get
No,
help.
I'm not doing. You know what? You can find one if you want.
Oh, you didn't find one?
No, I looked for two, and I saw two, and both of them you had to make an account.
Oh, that sucks.
Fuck
What
that
the
noise.
Fuck?
I'm not trying to I don't care that much.
Yeah.
Like, if you find one, I'll take one, but nah. I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy. We're gonna go into a live look at the thing real quick.
Shit. Ow, I bumped the mic. Everybody's like, damn, that was loud as hell.
So right now, Biden is leading at 131 electoral votes to Trump's 98.
How is there like 50 fucking personality tests, but you can't find a test for your political?
That's what I'm saying. Jesus, we were on the brink of some dry ass content. The offshore betting odds shift is insane. Wait,
oh,
what?
Shit. I found one, and it's free.
Wait, what do you mean the offset? Hold on.
Let's see. Here.
Damn.
I'm gonna drop it in general is for losers right now. What happened?
The offshore betting odds shift is insane. So right now, Texas.
Go ahead and read out your stats.
Here's Texas. I'm just showing everybody on stream, as long as they can see it. So, right now you've got Texas at 51% Trump, 47.7% Biden. That's with 70% reporting. Florida is probably Florida's. So I was watching before this happened. I was watching. Hold on. Before we went live and before you got here, I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast, and he has Kyle Kalinske on right now, and he's been talking about all the statistics leading up to this election and past elections in terms of polling and which states are needed. Right now, according to him, Trump has to win Florida for sure to win the election at all. If he wins Florida, he has to take Texas.
Okay.
If he takes Texas and Florida, it's a race. If Biden takes either Texas or Florida, he's going to win the election.
Biden is?
Yes. It's like that. It's like that hit or miss, the numbers, how close they're going to be.
Damn.
So
it's going to be tight.
Yeah, it's going to be tight. Now it's going to be tight cuz look at us, bro. We're at fucking Florida and Texas are both red with 300,000. He's up 300,000 votes in Texas, and he's up fucking 400, almost 380,000 in Florida. And these are the two he has to have. And then the other two big battleground states right now are Pennsylvania and Ohio. And he's up in both, but not by a lot. In Pennsylvania, you're talking 32% reporting, which is nothing. And he's only up,
What's California look like?
there's no results yet from California. These white states, there's no results. But all of this was white. Literally, these four, Wyoming, Nebraska, South Dakota, and North Dakota, they didn't even show up as this light color. The light color means leads. If it's dark, it means they've already won there. They've already declared the winner based on projections. All four of these just appeared as Trump victories. They didn't even have a lead at any point. There was never a leader that was on the live map.
Damn, we might be wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, so Biden's got 131, right? That's electoral votes.
Yeah, at the moment, because of all these states that have been
Trump has 98.
yes.
Damn, because I thought Trump was going to win.
I still think Trump's gonna win. These are just,
I don't know. I'm
dude. The four states that he has to he's winning in all four of these states, and the two that matter the most, he's winning and it's at the end. He's winning by comfortable margins, at least right now. Maybe not so much in Texas. It's close in Texas, but in Florida, it's close in both. But Florida, more of the vote is counted.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Florida's gonna be nuts. Texas is gonna be nuts. If he wins in those two. Look, he's only up, Biden's only up 33 electoral votes, and Texas alone is 29. Texas is 38, and Florida's 29. So if he just won Texas at this moment, he'd be ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
still up in the air.
It's still up in the air, honestly. I mean, I don't know, man. It's gonna be close.
But he won South Carolina.
He won South Carolina was one of like 8 states that was declared like 4 hours ago. Like that was already like
Even
the
though
numbers.
I hate the thought. I think Trump is gonna win just because 2020 hates us.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't see a good like either one of them winning isn't cool to me. Like either one of them winning is like sucks. I don't like Biden. I don't like Biden Harris. I don't like Trump Pence. I don't know.
I'd vote for The Rock.
Yeah,
That's how it should have.
it should have been Dwayne Johnson
No, but he
and
would've gave it to
Jocko.
Biden.
Huh?
He would have gave it to Biden though, because he endorsed Biden.
I don't care who he endorsed. If he would have run and been the president, I would have voted for. I wish it was him, and I wish that his vice president would have been Jocko Willink. That would have been a pretty fucking baller.
Who's Jocko Willink?
He is a ex-Navy SEAL. Just absolute legend of a human being is all I'll say. There's only so much I can say. I think that next election, if Tulsi Gabbard runs, she will blow the competition away.
You think
Like
so?
they have to start. Look, you have to start campaigning now. For the Democratic ticket, we need to find somebody intelligent, well-spoken, who is not a like absolute see-through corrupt politician.
Honestly, I think we just need somebody who's willing to work with both sides.
Yes.
'Cause I hate.
Yes.
Like, I feel like it's so divided right now.
It's more divided than ever.
And
We're as close as we've probably been, like, numerically, to a civil war. Like, that won't happen. There won't be a civil war.
I talk to people on both sides all the time, and they're
Me
both
too.
like, "Fuck the other side." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm
like,
like,
I have friends
Am
that I love dearly. I mean, I love them more than anyone on this planet, and I told a few of my friends, trying to decide if I should say this or not.
do it. Come on, just say it. You know.
I didn't vote. I'm not going to vote. But out of the 2 main candidates, not counting Joe Jorgensen, if I would, I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to decide for sure, but I almost would rather it be Trump than Biden, only because I'm used to Trump's crazy. The last 4 years have been weird, but like the only year that was really absolutely terrible was this last year, and I blame most of that to COVID. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather the known crazy that I've dealt with, the chaotic, whatever the word is, instead of the, like, I'd rather deal with chaotic neutral than chaotic unknown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather deal with what I'm used to dealing with that hasn't been the worst thing in the world to me than deal with the absolute horror show. But again, that's like such a slim margin. But I told a few of my friends that last night, and these friends, they're some of my favorite humans. They're my favorite people on this whole planet. I love them so much. I love these 4 people so much, and I told them, well, I told 3 of them. One of them wasn't there. I told 3 of them, and I could hear the just saddest,
The disappointment.
the disappointment in their voices. They couldn't believe it. And like I love them, but they're also people that like I wasn't, at least at the time. It's so hard to have a conversation with people who just hate the other side so much. You know, they're not like some people, and not to say that they're not willing. Some people are not willing to listen to the. I feel like devil's advocate isn't even the right way to put it. Listen to the positives of a negative situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes you have to just nut up and take in the fact that something bad might happen, but look at the good things that can come of it. You know what I mean? Like I think that either way, let's say this. Let's imagine for a second that this election isn't going to be totally corrupted, right?
Right.
Let's imagine that just for a second, every vote cast is there's no what's the word? Excuse me. That there's no what's the word where they mess with the numbers? Creighton. What's the word? Like where
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of
where
it.
they fuck up the, like if they're trying to rig the election. Let's assume it's not rigged at all.
Yeah.
There, I'll say it like that. Let's assume every vote cast is a true, honest to goodness, truthful vote, and the election gets called. Oh shit, Trump got up to 108. let's assume that every vote cast is a good vote in terms of it's not like falsified and not like a cheated vote.
Yeah.
And let's assume that the winner of tonight's election, regardless whether it's Trump or Biden, whoever wins won fairly, right?
Right.
So with that understanding, I think regardless of who wins, everyone, left and right, if Biden wins, the right, and if Trump wins, the left, just need to support their president. That's the thing that's the crazy shit to me. I can't believe the amount of people that, like, we're in one country. You don't have to like your president, but you should always support the people running your country because they're for you. You know what I mean? Like, they might not be for you in one way or the other, but overall, for America, like, you should support. If you support, like, I'm telling you, like, this is going to sound sappy and all woo-woo or whatever, but, like, love and support is the way you keep a community thriving.
Exactly.
Like, every aspect of my life, like, I don't have, like, the only negative aspects of my life are, like me not liking a show enough. like in terms of, I'm in so many different areas of, like, how do I say this? I have so many different social circles. I've got my IRL social circles of my friends. I've got my IRL social circles of work. I have my online social circles of friends. I've got friends that, like, I have outreach in different areas of my life, whether it's online or, like, I have family in faraway places. In all of those circles, I'm lucky that I don't have, like, giant, like, hateful resentment of anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no
there's no
nothing-
toxicity
yes, exactly.
or anger that I hold for any of the people that I have to deal with on a
daily
day-to-day,
basis.
week-to-week,
Yeah.
month-to-month basis,
Except for me.
except for you. I hate you. Most of the people in my life, 97% of the people in my life, I get along with and I love. You know what I mean? Like, and if you do that, that's how you have a happy, good life. And you have to, here's the problem. The people that don't like other people, well, not counting family. I'm not going to talk about family because family is different. There's a weird bond you have with family that you love and hate. Even hated family members, it's hard to get away from that. But, like, say work. If you work with somebody you hate, you got to figure out what's wrong there. You either need to quit your job, but I feel like that's the lazy answer. Figure out how to like people you don't agree with. That is the key to having a happy life. There's so many people in this world that are just shitty or annoying to you or come off as that right away. A lot of it's politics, sadly. A lot of people let it be politics. A lot of people let politics decide whether or not they're going to agree or disagree with somebody instead of, like, getting to the nuances of a conversation. But I don't know, man. I think if you just I don't know. I think if you just love people, that is the sappy, shitty answer I guess I can give is if you just spread some love, like, things will get better. I know that's, like, I've tried to think of better ways to put that I've literally, like, stayed up at night. Have you ever, like, had, like, a thought just plague you?
Yes.
Or you can't sleep? When I go to sleep at night, I just start thinking about shit. And when I lay there sometimes, and this is the like, Good Will Hunting is my favorite movie. It's been my favorite movie ever since I watched it, and it has been, like, I've watched it probably 40 times now. It's one of the greatest movies ever, and that movie's message is love. You just have to love.
Yep.
Not
I mean,
not
I
love.
agree.
Not
I
love
agree.
is the message, but to love.
Yeah.
Like,
to love is the message.
To love
To-
is the
to-
message.
to
Like,
get-
among other messages, there's lots of messages in that movie.
But
And-
to be
and
happy in life is through love.
To be happy in life is through love. And that's the message of that movie and so many others. But that movie does it in a way that, like, just so clearly defines the line that you have to ride.
Guess what? I took the political quiz, and guess what I got?
What'd you got?
I got Opportunity Democrats.
I don't know what that is.
So
Define Opportunity
I'll
Democrat.
read it out because it does have a definition here.
Okay.
Democrat-leaning and financially comfortable, Opportunity Democrats have liberal attitudes on most issues, including the environment, immigration, and homosexuality. They stand out from other Democrat groups in their strong belief that hard work is enough for most people to get ahead, and for being somewhat less likely to see structural barriers facing black people and women. They are supportive of U.S. engagement abroad and involvement in global markets. And then
Okay.
it has like all these stats below that compare my answers to other people's, and like where I stand among the other people that's taken this test.
I got you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your spiel.
No, you're
but
no.
I
I was.
agree.
You were taking the test, so I was going on. I was
Yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
You're going on a rant, but that's why
Not
like
rant, just
well, yeah,
a dialogue.
Go ahead, do your test so that way I can like. You know.
okay. Go ahead, start talking.
So
What's up?
like to feed into what you're talking about, like living, like loving is like a way to happiness, or it is the way to happiness. I completely and wholeheartedly agree with that. I mean, we live in a society today that is so like we were talking about earlier, divided, and so I hate you because of this, you know, and you hate, like, you know, and the other side's like, well, I hate you because of this. I wish there was a way to sit both sides down and be like, look, this is like, because I've talked to people on both sides. Look, this is why they think you're fucking crazy, and this is why they think you're fucking crazy. And you guys both are kind of crazy, but, like, you know, there's some things you guys are both right about, you know? And I feel like, because at the end of the day, like, you guys both want to live in a better world. You want to live in like a world where the things that get taken care of that you see on both sides, that you see as a problem on both sides, get taken care of. And at the end of the day, they're just trying to look out for your best interests on both sides. You know what I mean? They're trying to, like, make the world a better place. But they're both just disagree on the methods of how to do that. And I just feel like if we could sit down and do that, that's why I know I don't want to turn this into, like, a religion thing. But, like, you know, that's why I very much don't, like, believe in the Bible as much as I believe in the ideas behind Jesus' teachings. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
I think that phrase can be flipped either way.
Yeah, but
Like I think the Bible and
yeah.
it's the same thing. The
Yeah.
Bible's teachings, what it teaches, there's good things in the Bible and there's bad things in the Bible.
Exactly.
But it's been translated like from 9 different languages back and forth all over the place
Exactly,
before it even got to
exactly.
English. So it's one of those things where it's like, look, all religion, what do all religions, like all the big religions, what do they say? You know, don't kill your neighbor, be nice to one another. Like, it's population control.
Exactly.
Like most of religion, and again, I'm not very religious, so I'm saying this objectively from the outside of religion. Most religions say, I'm not trying to hurt feelings. Most religions have very similar messages. Don't hurt people, don't kill people, don't don't cheat on your husband, don't cheat on your wife, don't have kids out of wedlock, or wedlock. Like,
turn the other cheek.
turn the other cheek, like,
Love your enemy.
love your enemy, love your neighbor. All the same. They all say the same thing, just in different words and with different people that they decide are the ones who decide this.
But
Doc
that's,
Stuffins would find a cure for COVID so fast.
but that's what I'm trying to get at, though. You know what I mean? Like, all those say the same things, and the people who have achieved enlightenment through their religion are very happy. You know what I mean? Like, and that's all through living your life in a way where you love people. And
Yes,
you try
but
to
again,
move
those-
forward
those-
and live your life through loving.
I almost agree with Creighton. Just that I believe in the Bible, but not religion. Yeah, I believe in the Bible, like the Quran, all those things, like the things in all of those that say what, like the good messages.
You believe in the ideas behind the message.
Not
The
all
good
of them.
one,
You
the
gotta,
good ones,
yeah,
the
the
good
good
ones,
ones.
the good
Again,
ones.
all look in all even Satanism has like actual, honest to goodness, good.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you ever read the Satanic Bible?
No.
It's got some good shit in there.
does it actually? Have you
Yeah,
read it?
Yeah. Well, I haven't read it, but I've talked to people that
Yeah.
that's their thing.
Again, all of those, all like scriptures of whatever, pick a religion, have something good in them, but they have a lot of crazy shit, and that's why religion is crazy. To me, religion is honestly the problem is history. The problem is that we keep getting wiped out every few thousand years. Like, we don't know what happened before Egypt. You know, like we're still trying to figure out what happened to Egypt and what happened there, and like how technologically advanced they were, because it's starting to look like they had light bulbs, which is crazy. And like, we don't know for sure how far ahead they were. Alexandria's gone. We only have like a blanket of
What's Alexandria?
the Library of Alexandria.
What happened to it?
It's erased from the histories. We don't know.
Oh, damn.
All the knowledge of the world was held in Alexandria, and it's just gone. All we know
We
is
don't
that
know where it's at.
we
but,
don't
like,
know where it was, where it went, what happened to it. None of it. We have no clue. It had all of the knowledge of the worlds, of the like civilizations leading up to that point that had been storing it there, so that we had like
How do they
understanding
know it existed then?
through other scriptures, not scripture, through other people talking about it, like, through all other civilizations that mentioned taking shit to Alexandria. Like it's just one of those things. But what I mean is, we don't know what happened to all those times because history is written by its victors. Right now, say that we go 1,000 years and we don't blow up the world, right? And the internet continues to exist. That's 1,000+ years of documented history that they can't, what's the word?
Oh, Caesar destroyed Alexandria.
There you go. Probably.
No,
Probably
well,
not.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm reading like the article.
Religion interprets the Bible and then adds some shit. Religion and his, like, leaders, but again, all that shit is like, who knows what happened?
Okay. So
Who really knows what happened with
Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton and
So-
Burr? For all we know, they just needed that to be what the history looked like, so that the America could go on the way it was going. For all we know, the original leaders were all just shitty, evil people, or they were all awesome and amazing. It's hard to determine what means anything for
and
shit
if
that
anything
happened
means what?
for the shit that happened, 3, 4, 5 generations ago, with people who have been dead for 200 years, who's like their kids' kids have been dead for time, like a long time. Like, it's hard to determine any of that shit. Excuse me, but like, let's say 1,000 years goes by. Like, there's never been a 1,000-year period in human history where you could look up. Like, in 1,000 years, they'll be able to look up Joe Rogan's podcast.
That's true.
It'll still be there.
The
Videos
the
and
internet-
audio of him, as long as we don't get wiped out,
Yeah.
as long as the world doesn't end again, like, as long as we don't get sent back to a Stone Age or a, like, medieval
the internet-
dystopian world.
The internet's become our Alexandria or our library of
Exactly.
Alexandria.
Exactly. Like, the internet and flash
The
drives
only
and
problem with that
CDs.
is not everything's true on the internet.
Sure, but you get to decide that.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing. We have to listen to textbooks to understand textbooks and hieroglyphs and what people wrote down. With video and audio, you can decide yourself. You can take in the information yourself and figure out what you believe.
Bernie has been blowing up. Huh?
Bro, if I'm being honest, Bernie is about to be like hella famous. Bernie has been You mean Bernie Sanders or Bernie?
He's already lit.
Are you talking about Bernie in MFAM? The election is closer than a Pornhub step family. Oh my god. This election is getting like it's still
That's
pretty
hilarious.
close.
That's
So Texas
Chris, please tell me you tweeted that out because that's amazing.
Texas is at 72% reporting now. Trump's winning 4,855,000 to
Did you finish your
4,479. No, I'm still taking it. I'm
Damn.
going in between. It's not like a needs to happen right now thing.
I know, but
I'm
I
5 questions in. There's 17 questions. Start talking. I don't know.
Oh shit! Sorry, I threw up a little bit in my mouth
Nice.
just from all the water.
No,
Anyways,
I stole it, unfortunately. Damn.
Let's see what we got in the notes that I can just ramble on about.
But don't talk about the notes. There's nothing in the
uh,
notes that is relative
Well,
to
Red
all of
versus
this.
Blue, kind of, because of the whole.
You
like,
just want to talk about Halo and
I
Red versus
do.
Blue, Democrat versus Republican.
But it's hilarious because it fits so well.
Figure out a way. You know what? Take 3 minutes. Talk about Red versus Blue in whatever capacity you can that has anything to do with an election.
Okay, I will.
Go ahead. I'll start reading this
So
stuff.
the Reds in Red versus Blue are very. They're not conservative. Well, one of them might be. One of them is definitely conservative, and the other one's just lazy. And then the other one's like super smart, but like gets nervous during taking tests. So. And then one might be gay, and then one's a Spanish robot who only speaks Spanish. But anyways, I bring up Red versus Blue because it's an amazing show, and you guys should check it out. And the crazy thing is, they've like poured money and so much shit into this production.
This test is terrible.
You think so?
The questions it asks are too blatant.
Into one or the other.
Yeah.
I thought that
like,
too.
so this one says business corporations make too much profit. Most corporations make a fair and reasonable amount of profit. Like, you can't break it down into those two trains of thought. Like, it's not that easy. It's
I mean,
about what
it's
they
not
do
that
with their
easy,
profit.
But I feel like it gets better towards the end.
Okay, I mean, this isn't a
Well,
fucking
it's-
season of Breaking
Well,
Bad.
I know that, but it's definitely one of those things where it's like you have to it's not about necessarily like the minutiae the minutiae, whatever. It's not about.
Minutia.
It's not about the minutia of the question. It's about where you the first thing that you feel is right.
An electoral tie is very, very much in play. Damn.
So
that could be
what would
bananas.
happen then? Do we flip a coin?
No, I think what they do is they get the two guys in the ring and they have to fight.
Bruh, that was
Dude,
amazing.
Trump versus Biden with swords, who wins?
I think Trump.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you're
Biden-
right? I think Trump would just have to hit his sword against the side, like the rails enough, and Biden would just have a fucking stroke, and Trump would win.
Start foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, he'd lose his shit. He wouldn't be able to handle it. House chooses president, and the Senate chooses VP.
Ooh.
Damn, who has the House right now?
I think the Republicans do.
I think the Republicans have the House.
And then
Do you think the Republicans would pick Trump right now?
Ooh. I mean, who else are they gonna pick?
I don't know.
They wouldn't pick Biden.
I don't know.
Well, no, because the House is up for grabs right now too.
What I said right above, House chooses pres. No, I said who has the
I said
House?
Democrat president and Republican VP. Oh, I get it. He's saying the Democrats have the House.
Oh, okay.
And the Republicans have the Senate. I get that.
That would be
I get
nuts.
that.
That would be nuts.
So we'd have a.
Imagine Biden Pence. That would be weird.
Did we have this conversation one time? Because I remember talking about this specifically. I was like, imagine, because it's so funny because I couldn't see them together, and like I know we weren't alive for it, but I think like, do you think it's weird that it used to be like whoever the runner-up was the vice president?
Yeah, that never made any sense to me.
I mean, I get it.
I don't.
Because
It's
it's like
lame.
if something happens to the first person, like, you know, then it's like still the people chose that other person. You know what I mean? In a way.
Not if the person who wins by 90%. Like it's at a certain point you're voting for both the people you're voting for.
Yeah.
You
that's
should have a
fair.
president and vice president because then most people chose both of those people instead
Yeah.
of one or the
What
other.
if you like the president but don't like his VP pick?
Too bad. I mean, there's a reason there's a system in place now the way it is. And I know that's like the lame answer, but I'd rather us vote for two people at a time to take office so that if one of them fucks up or something's wrong, we have a good one to fall back on instead of just picking the one everyone decided no
I
on.
don't know. I feel like we should just get all our smart people in a room, have them all write their names down,
It's too many.
put them in a hat.
There's too many smart
and then
people.
we just like
There's
then
more
shake
smart
it
people
up,
than there's ever been right now.
and then we shake it up and then we try.
There are more smart people right now
And
than
then
there's ever
that's how we
been.
pick
That's
the
a silly
president.
way of figuring it out.
It's silly, but it's fair.
It's not fair.
It is fair.
It's not fair.
It is fair.
Imagine 200. There's 200 smart people, and 185 of them pick one guy, and the other 15 pick the other, and you do it the way you're saying with a fucking hat, and you pick it out, and you pick one of those 15. How does that make any sense, you fucking crazy person? Ooh, I know you said it just to say it, and you're pissing me off. That logic's stupid, and I hate you. I'm taking this test. I'm almost done.
All I'm saying is I think we should start pulling names out of a hat. Because I think that would be better options. I mean, we could like vote like on who like the top
See, like
five
this
are.
one. Poor
What?
people today have it easy because they can get government benefits without doing anything in return. Or poor people have hard lives because government benefits don't go far enough to help them live decently. That's not the way you
It's down-
frame that.
Wait. So Chris is saying it's down to 4 states: Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania. Biden has to win 3 of the states. Trump has to win 2 of them. Fuck them poor people, says Copenhagen.
How is it down to that? My live election results do not say that. Like, I still have it for me. Idaho, Washington,
might be
Oregon,
watching-
Nevada.
Charlie, he might be watching actual news instead of just looking at Google.
I understand, but this is updating every minute. Like every minute there's new information, and 7 of the states haven't even given information like on it yet. So I am confused. I don't know which one of these to answer for this fucking dumbass political quiz. This political quiz is lame. Trump is winning the popular vote by 2+ million votes now. It's 41.8 million for Joe Biden and 44.4 for Trump. That's crazy. That's crazy. Idaho red, Nevada, Washington, and Oregon will be blue. How can you not call Cali when you say that those will be blue? Is Cali like close?
I don't know. I always thought Cali would be like
Blue,
yeah.
so blue all the time.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't know how to answer this fucking question. I guess overall This is such a stupid question. It's framed. This test is dumb. Well, that was self-explanatory. I agree.
Whoa.
What?
Okay. I just read something that fucking. Oh my god.
Say it.
I was talking to somebody who likes Trump, and they're like, "I'm very worried if Biden wins. Our taxes are higher, and I don't trust somebody to be president if they think it's okay to kill a baby after it's born." I don't think that's true.
Wait, what?
They like this person's saying that like Biden's okay with killing a baby after it's born. I think they're talking about abortion.
They're definitely talking about abortion.
Yes, but that's not how abortion works.
Well, in some places, so again, this is
I mean, I don't know for sure. I'm not, but
There
I
are
would
places-
assume that's not how abortion.
there are some places where you could have like day after birth abortions, where like I don't know how Biden kills babies confirmed.
Yeah,
I
imagine.
wouldn't go saying that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
So what I heard, and again, I've heard this from
I think
people.
it should be a choice. I think we should let the women decide how they want to handle that.
Yeah, I do too.
It's their body. It should be their choice.
Yeah,
We are men. We have penises. We don't know. We don't get to decide what happens with that.
it's a crazy.
Yeah.
That's like such a gray area argument. There's so many like layers to it and a lot of nuance.
I know. But like I figure if any time we were going to talk about abortions, now's the time.
Why? Because one of us did vote and the other didn't, and
Yes.
the one who did vote voted an independent.
Yeah.
And we have no like real political background or knowledge on anything. This
I
is simply
disagree.
just
We got like all kinds of political background.
how do we have any political
We're
background
certified, Charlie.
for what?
Through
If you are the father of the kid, shouldn't you have a say? Says Copenhagen. Yeah, Creighton. Should you have a say if you're the father? What if you want kids and your wife doesn't, and you get pregnant and she wants to have an abortion?
I think that's
What happens then?
I think that's an discussion that you have to have with somebody that you're in a relationship with. But
But what if there is no discussion? What if it's not up to you? What if you're the father and you want a child and your wife is going to terminate that
well,
child?
then I guess you're just gonna have to adopt.
Okay.
I mean, like
I've been up
granted-
since 5 a.m.,
look,
but
look,
contemplating
granted, I
staying
see
up.
what you're saying, Copenhagen, and I'm not trying to discount it. I'm not trying to discount it. I
This is
promise.
why it's a gray area.
But like at the end of the day,
'Cause I don't know where
if
I
I
stand.
was in that situation, it's her call.
Creighton, you simp.
No, I'm being serious. I swear to God,
That's
like,
funny.
because it's like, I want a child, but I don't want to have to put somebody else through that if they don't want to go through it. You know what I mean? Like, let's put you in the shoes of the woman, Copenhagen. Like, let's say you don't want to have a kid, but the person you're with wants to have a kid. You want to go through that, through something you don't want to have to go through for 9 months, and you don't even want the kid?
See, this question makes sense to me. Like, this is the way you should frame this. Our country has made the changes needed to give black people equal rights with white people, or our country needs to continue making changes. It's not like one or the other. It's not it has made the changes or it hasn't. It's like it either has or it needs to continue doing so. You know what I mean? That's the way you frame that, because there's no definitive. You know what I mean? That's how you ask that question. Okay. You agreed to go through it when you didn't glove up. All caps.
You agreed to go through it when you didn't glove up. I don't know. Look, I'm just saying put yourself in the shoes of the person having to carry the baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, again, it's a very loaded question. It's a very there's so many sides of on both sides that
That's why I'm
are
saying
like ethically
if it's that
hard
kind of
to
situation,
call.
I think it's something you have to have that conversation with your significant other. If it's like that. On the other side, you have people who get raped and get pregnant.
yeah. No, I mean I
You
get
know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah, no, again,
So,
it's
like,
hard. Both
you
sides
know.
are hard.
And
I
I'm
just
not-
you know me, I'm
yeah.
devil's advocate
Oh,
all the
yeah,
way.
absolutely. I agree with that. But it's
Say
like,
this,
you know,
say you and your wife want to have a kid, and you're 8 months and 3 weeks in to the pregnancy, and your wife doesn't want to have a kid anymore, and the baby is there. The baby is a
Yeah.
person. It is developed. It is a week away from being born. that's where I start drawing lines where I'm not for abortion anymore at that point. Like if you're talking about an 8.5 month, 8 3/4 month old, like into the pregnancy baby, that's where I start to disagree.
Or what if like your wife's pregnant and you find out like that far along that if she has the baby she'll die. And there's a low
that makes
there's
it
a
see
low-
that brings it back into
and
a
then
conversation.
and then there's a low risk chance that there's a high risk chance that they'll both die if she tries to have the baby.
And a no risk if she doesn't have it,
Yeah,
or
and no risk if she doesn't.
yeah, it's just one of those like that's not your decision.
But there's still
at
a
that point
percent-
it's more her.
But exactly, but there's still a percent that like the baby could live and she could die.
Life, death, incest, and rape changes the whole perspective. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
And like, you know, I think it's definitely a situation by situation basis, but I think that the bar for that all around should be it's her decision at the end of the day. Cuz you can have conversations back and forth all day long and that's
Oh
fine.
shit!
What?
Washington, Oregon, California all have been declared for Biden. He's now up 209 to 112. But again, that's Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, and Ohio not called yet. See, I need wherever Chris, do you have a link? Are you like, or are you just
messed me
watching television? Like, are you just watching a channel? Like, where can I go for what you're looking at? Because like on mine, like on the Google one, it has all three of those declared, but no data, no vote count, no percentage, no reporting, anything, literally nothing. There was a part of me that thought Oregon was going to be for Donald Trump because of Portland and how everything was handled by the Democrats.
What happened in Portland?
Chaz
What's Chaz?
in Portland, Oregon. Never mind.
What is it?
I gave you too much credit for what you knew about in the world.
I'm sorry. What
He just-
happened? Just tell me.
Chaz, during the protests, Chaz is like a 9-block area in Portland.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, that was
I
taken
thought it was in
over.
Seattle.
Oh wait, is that Seattle? Am I dumb? Is it Seattle or in Portland? What happened in Portland? Is it two places? Something horrible happened in Portland. Something horrible happened in Seattle. Where's Chaz? Is Chaz in Portland or Seattle? He just pays attention to what the fuck is going on, Charlie, you fucking waterhead. Yeah, Creighton's very much what's in his line of sight
Yeah.
is what he's paying attention
I'm
to.
sorry. I'm trying to like I'm just getting told crazy shit right
Okay,
now.
here we go. Election
Early in
night.
the night, remember we have
No, relax. I don't want to hear words. I'll keep this up for a minute. Let me finish this. I have two questions. In foreign policy, the U.S. should take into account the interests of its allies, even if it means making compromises with them. In foreign policy, the U.S. should follow its own national interests, even without its allies. Oh, in politics today, do you consider yourself a Republican, Democrat, or independent? Ooh. See, why doesn't it just ask you this? If it's debating what you are, like how is it going to ask you at the end?
It's like what's your own personal opinion on it, but it still tells you what you voted for or not what you voted for, what you chose regardless.
Yeah.
I think it asks as part of like its polls to see what people identify themselves as.
New Era Enterprisers, along with 11% of the public. This relatively young, economically conservative Republican-leaning group, tends to be relatively moderate on immigration and views about America's engagement in the rest of the world. Most say U.S. involvement in the global economy is a good thing and that immigrants strengthen the nation. Most say U.S. involvement in the global economy is a good thing and that immigration strengthens the nation, as is the case with other GOP-leaning groups. A majority of New Era Enterprisers reject the idea that racial discrimination is the main reason many black people are unable to get ahead. Huh? They reject the idea? But it asked me that question. Am I reading that wrong? Hold on.
I didn't pay attention to that part of it because it said something about like that for me too.
Because this looks like it's going against what... Hold on.
Well, so maybe it's not exactly like what you are, but it
Oh,
it's
no,
what
that-
you
that's
fits
what
you
I'm-
best.
No, that's okay. I read it backwards. That's
Okay.
That's yeah. Nearly 2/3 favor social acceptance of homosexuality. New Era enterprises are less critical about government than other Republican-leaning
Yes,
groups.
Safira, there are.
Wait a minute. There are more than two
There's
people.
like 4 on the on the
Well,
ballot.
it depends on where you are. There's like
There's
could be
4
there's
on
like
our
20
ballot.
running in
Yeah.
some ballots. Like it's nuts how many people are actually technically
And
running.
you can write in people too.
And you can write people in, yeah. How close is it in Texas right now? In Texas, 74% reporting. Donald's up 4.999 to 4.584. In Florida, he's up 4.628 to 4.244. That's with 97, bro. Look, it's looking like it's going to be close as fuck because he's going to win Florida. It's 97% reporting, and he's up 400,000 votes almost. Like 375,000.
Yeah, but you're gonna take this thing.
Oh, you're okay. It's Chris. Like when you get done, you're gonna. It's weird. Like I don't know how I feel about it.
But I feel like it's accurate.
So I'm looking at the bar. I'm in the dead center of the bar. Look, like you can see it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's like the bar. These are all the different things.
That's
I'm in the
hilarious.
absolute-
Where is Opportunity Democrat at?
Opportunity Democrats is over here. It's pretty far left. It's like the
Damn.
second furthest left.
Damn.
Yeah, you're
And I
you're
always
alt left.
think I was in the middle.
Well, I don't think. Again, I think this test is silly. I don't think that
I
test
think
means
it's
anything.
silly, but I think it's accurate.
I don't think it's accurate at all. It asks you 17 questions that
I think it's as accurate.
there were like 2 questions on that thing that made sense. That were like that gave you a reasonable.
Well, if we can find a more accurate one, I'd be happy. Do you
Yeah.
want to show them the other options?
Nah,
'cause
I'm
it-
not.
it-
I'm
it
not
broke
trying
it
to look
down.
for tests
Well,
to
it
figure
broke
out
down.
politics.
No. I mean,
We'll just sit here and have a conversation
No,
about
no,
any
no, no, no. I
like
mean,
policy.
I mean, like the way the results, the options that this test specifically has, like, because it's like my thing, then your thing, and like 6 other things.
I don't want to read like just what all these other things are and then try and decide what we. Because then you're just gonna pick one little piece from each one and be like, well, I'm that a little bit too, so maybe I'm that.
No. I'm just curious. Like, I don't know what the.
Well, I mean, you
what
have it.
categor- No,
You can
I
open-
exited out.
So did I. You have the same link I do. You can click it again.
I can click it and go to the bar.
Yeah,
Or do I have
just
to
finish.
answer all the questions.
Just answer them all and don't care about what you answer, and then you just have the
Oh,
things
yeah.
above you. You can
That's
just go
smart.
to.
I was about to sit here and be like, I gotta fucking do
Take
this
this
fucking
again?
test again. Is
Nah.
Lacey? Are you still here? Lacey, I need to ask you something. if you're
North
still here.
Carolina's 94% reported, and he's only up 80,000 votes. Trump is.
What is North Carolina at?
That's what I just said.
No, I mean like.
I just said that.
No.
They're only up 80,000 votes with 94%
Are
reporting.
their polls still open?
Yeah, they're still reporting. It's not done yet. North Carolina isn't declared. Georgia, Florida isn't declared. Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Texas, Montana, Utah, Nevada, Hawaii, Alaska,
Lacey, do you have to work tomorrow?
Arizona, Minnesota, Iowa, and Maine have not reported. Those are the ones remaining. I don't know, man. It's getting.
Because if not, I'm gonna ask if you're drinking.
He didn't wait to ask.
I just wanted to know. I feel like I forgot we have like kind of a lag.
How much of a lag?
I don't know, like enough to like delay what people say to us. You know what I mean?
Not by much. I mean,
It's not much, but it's still.
it's like
because it took her a second to be like, "Yes, I'm here."
it's
you
like
know?
3 seconds, max.
Well,
Like
that's on your end, but you're like on my end. It's more like probably like 10 or 15 seconds.
really? I wonder why.
I don't know. I just figured it was like that for everybody, though. You know.
I don't know. Sometimes I ask something and someone responds in 2 seconds.
Well,
so I
maybe
mean,
it just
it's-
depends on like their.
depends on
internet.
everybody's internet. Yeah, I guess. My shit is hardwired in. Fox called Florida. What'd they call it as? It's got to be Trump, right? Let me
Wait,
go-
so what link is he looking at?
I don't know. I'm watching. Who am I on? I'm
Schumacher.
on ABC on YouTube.
Drinking right now? Yes.
They're live.
LOL. For work, yes. I work
Trump, damn.
Monday through Friday, but I only have meetings in the morning and nothing Thursday. Nice. So yes, what are you drinking? And can you send some our way?
I wish there was better live maps. Like I like having the little live map up.
Market Skeptic Republican. That's hilarious.
Market Skeptic Republican. Now I want the thing back up so I can look.
See, I told you that it was going to be important. I'm pulling it up right now. Let's see what I got here.
Fuck. Okay.
Now they got to just watch us scroll for 2 minutes.
I mean, it's only gonna take a second to do this a bunch. Here, let me
It's
pull it
taking me
here.
a second because I got to click and then
Boom,
scroll down.
boom, boom,
Look
boom,
at Charlie rubbing it. He has a
boom,
wireless mouse.
boom, boom.
Maybe if I had a second screen, I can do it.
That doesn't mean a second screen doesn't help with that. You need a mouse to do that,
Mm.
or a keyboard. You can just select with your keyboard. Okay, Country First Conservatives.
I got new.
That's the one I got from randomly selecting all my answers.
I got New Era Enterprisers.
New Era Enterprisers.
Yeah.
That's the one I had.
I just clicked randomly.
That's what I had.
Is that really what you had?
Yeah, that's what I had.
Damn. So he has market skeptic.
Wine,
Republicans.
but if you're looking to do something tomorrow, let me know. I'm around.
I was just asking.
He's market skeptic. Okay, so that's the one over from where we
Yeah.
were.
Critical of many major institutions in government, market skeptic Republicans mostly identify with or lean towards the GOP. They stand out from the other Republican-oriented groups in their negative views of the economic system. An overwhelming majority say it unfairly favors powerful interests. Most also say businesses make too much profit.
And that they are
in
most likely Republican-leaning group to
Yeah.
want to raise taxes on corporations 55%. They are similar to other GOP-leaning groups in their skepticism about the social safety net.
Interesting.
General public, market skeptic Republicans.
Politics are so confusing. Yes, they are, Safira. But the older you get, the easier they are to understand.
Well, I think that's everything, though. That's not just,
I'm a one-issue voter. Make it easy.
more important. I should know, revealing the economy nationwide.
That is weird. How come, I do think it's weird they put everything on one ballot. I feel like they should kind of break that shit up so that way people understand what they're voting for with the other stuff. Because, there was a lot of things when I voted today that was more local issues. Like, we had to vote to pass certain taxes on a thing and then vote to pass another thing about the city council.
I think that if you have to vote, I think they should have the bins where you have to everybody should get an ID. Everybody should have to go to the DMV and get a voter ID that has a barcode and their face on it and their name, and they have to enter their social security number to vote. I think it needs to be like double verification to make sure they know it's you. And so that
all they asked for today was my ID.
that's what I was going to say. And then when they do that, what they can do is have a bunch of ballots. Instead of one big ballot where everything's on it and you can fuck it up, how about you have one ballot, which president I want to vote for? One ballot, who do I want the sheriff to be? One ballot, who do I want to be governor or to be mayor or blah, blah, blah. All of those things. It should be one ballot for, multiple different things. To be honest, after reading yours, I should be in between yours and mine. Yeah, again, dude, it's hard to... and look, that's a shitty test. That test determines in 17 questions whether or not you are one of 8 or 9 different political leanings. And out of all of them, half of those questions were stupid, one-sided, ways of answering. It was silly, bro. Let's see, bro. So apparently people are closing Florida, and it's at 98%, so I would agree. And then at Texas, now he's up 400,000 votes in Texas. He's up 51.5% to 47.1%. So it's looking close. With Texas and Florida, that's 30, 50, that's 67 votes his way. What's 67 plus 18? That's 85. So that'll put him up to 285. Wait, I'm sorry, 185 to 209 just with those two states. That's not counting Pennsylvania or Ohio, where Ohio, he's up with 92% reporting. He's up 53.2% to 45.3%. So if he wins that, that's another 18. So that would put him at 85 and 20 would be 205 minus 203. So he'd be down by 6, and then you'd have Pennsylvania with 20. If he wins Florida, Texas, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, it's going to be really close because that's 4 there, 10 there, 6 there, 11 there. I don't know about there. Wisconsin's 10, Montana's 3, Michigan's 16. Michigan's a big one actually too. Low key, so is North Carolina and Georgia.
What?
All of these could mean so. So like Trump's winning in Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. I think if the map doesn't change and the people who are like leading in them win the ones they're at, Trump wins. I think if I'm doing the math right, because if he wins Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Florida, and Texas, and North Carolina and Georgia, like all those are all big numbers. Like they're all double digits. I don't know, man.
What's your map called?
Just look up live election results. It's the 2020 U.S. election results live, updated at 11:15. It updates like every 30 seconds or every minute.
But they still haven't done the mail-in votes either, right?
I don't know.
That's why, like,
So North
kinda
Carolina,
confused.
Trump is expected to win 50 to 49%. That's crazy. It's crazy how close it is. I mean, it's not, but it is. You know what I mean? Fox has Trump at 87% chance to win Texas. To be honest, because I accept immigration and homosexuality. Here's one you wouldn't expect. President Trump is doing better this year than he did in 2016 in counties with high COVID death rates. 89% for Trump in Ohio. I'm going to do my own electoral map with current projections to get a full amount of electoral votes.
damn.
I understand.
That's going to be cool.
89% for Trump to win Ohio. Yeah, bro, it's going to be so close. I don't know. Arizona and Iowa have Biden winning. What's the So right now the popular vote, Trump's up 2 million votes.
That's
over
why
2 million
Well, that's
votes.
what I'm saying. Even if Biden wins the Electoral College, like, does that popular vote matter at all?
No, I mean it won't matter if he wins the Electoral College, but I don't think he's going to win the Electoral College. It doesn't look like he's going to, at least. Because like he's already won all the big states he has to win. Like
Biden?
yeah, so like all the big ones he has to win. Like for it to be a race, he's like right now the only ones left really that mean anything are Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. Like they're the ones that Trump has to win. And if Biden wins any of them, he wins. Like it's literally that cut and dry. Not any of them. I think if Trump loses Florida, it's over. If he loses Texas, it's over. He has to win both of those, and they're projecting that he's going to win both. Right now, Texas with 74% voting have him up 400,000 votes in Texas, and in Florida he's up 400,000 votes with 98% reporting. I think mathematically Florida that's just by this thing, and apparently they've already called it in certain ones. I need a fucking better.
So like
I need
so
like an
if
update.
he does win
a better
those
updated
big
map.
states, is he gonna like stand a chance at all?
Who?
Trump.
Yeah, I mean, I think if he wins them, he wins. I mean, it's kind of hard to. I don't like this. I just want to see the fucking live map updating for real live. Like this shit, people are calling Florida, and this shit doesn't have Florida called, and they called all this shit without even giving us information. This is silly. This is all silly. Give me real live. If you're gonna live something, like have it be live for sure. Trump 52% chance to win. Pennsylvania seems like the biggest battleground state for me right now because it's looking like Ohio is gonna be Trump. Yeah, because now with 92% reporting, he's up 400,000 plus votes. He's up 430,000 votes in Ohio with 92%. So it's looking like he's winning Florida, Ohio, and Texas. Pennsylvania is 20 electoral votes. So right now, and he's up but there's only half report. Only 47% reporting has been done. So it's like, it's whatever. He's up 450,000 votes there, but like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to.
Everything I'm looking at says 118 and 209.
Yeah, that's all. That's everything that's been confirmed. But again, that's not counting some of the biggest states. Like,
And that's not counting the mail-in votes, apparently.
yeah, I don't know how many have been counted, if any of the mail-in votes. I don't know when we're going to know. I don't know if we're going to know the president by the end of the
Well,
night.
that's what I'm saying.
by the end of
like,
tomorrow,
it
by a
looks
week from
like-
now.
It looks like it's going to be the end of the night because of the way. that
Like
they're doing-
mathematically.
Well, yeah, the way that they're doing this so far.
I mean, yeah. Well, at a certain point, you almost don't even need the mail-in votes if you can call enough counties. That's the way. That's what they're projecting, based on population size. At a certain point, it doesn't matter. Some count like every election. There are elections that like there'll be a winner decided, and votes will be still being counted for like 3 months, and you won't know how everyone voted for months and months and months
Well,
because they
so
don't finish.
Even if
processing
he
it
wins, though,
properly.
You know what I mean?
Who?
Like, say he wins tonight, like one or the other, and then they do the mail-in votes, and it changes that.
It can't. That's what I'm saying. They can't call anything without mathematical certainty. The Electoral College is
So
what
they won't
determines
be able
everything.
to. So they won't be able to call it until they count the mail-in votes.
That's not what I'm saying. You got to.
No.
You're not hearing me.
No, I'm listening to you.
If
I
there's
just
a,
mean, like,
you're listening, but you're not hearing it. What I'm saying is, if there is a mathematical certainty that they can electorally call it, they will, and they don't have to have all the mail-in votes to do that. They only need enough to call a state for the Electoral College. Say that there's like fucking 50 counties in South Carolina or whatever. Say there's only 3. Say there's 3 counties in South Carolina, right? If 2 of them electorally vote for Trump, like if 2 of them get all their votes in, but those 2 only have like, you know, a third of the population compared to that one other third that has the other 2/3 of the population, if those 2 counties vote and are enough to send the state into Trump's Electoral College because you only need county numbers, those 2 counties will decide rather than that third one with the bigger population. So all they have to do is figure out the race in the state and count those 2 counties. So it won't matter at a certain point how many people have voted if enough people have voted for the Electoral College to push in and give the final say. You only need the Electoral College to win. That's why Trump lost the popular vote in the last election, is because he did the smart thing and he went like county by county, state by state in these giant rallies and marketed himself. He ran a crazy campaign. They're saying by the end of the week, yeah, Jesus Creighton, this is 8th grade social studies shit. Yeah, I mean, like they've probably counted a lot of the mail-in ballots, and even if they haven't, then it'll just take time to call, like they're saying, like we're saying. But what's probably going to happen is that they're going to figure out how to call what they need to call, and if they can, they're going to call it tonight because people need to know. Yeah, see, now this thing just jumped. He was up 2 million votes, and now he's only up 700,000 for the popular vote. So like that happened in 1 second. So how live is this really? I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. I'd be surprised if Trump won the popular vote. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be surprised at. Yeah, like I thought this was gonna be a landslide one of the 2 ways. I think because it's this close, I'm more confident in how like rock solid this whole thing is in terms of what's the word? Like fairness. I don't think it's as rigged. I think if it was rigged, it would be pushing one way or the other really hard. You know what I mean?
He said that. Oh, he finished his map. I'm pulling it up now, Chris.
Okay.
So this is his own. This is his own map and projection for what it's going to be.
Chris?
Right? Exactly, Saphira.
What'd she say?
She said that 8th grade. Now me question how I'm passing history.
And this is if Virginia is blue. Yeah, Virginia is weird because Virginia has called it as Biden for the last like 5 hours, but the whole time Trump's been winning in votes, and they've been calling it for Biden, for the state.
How's that work?
I don't know.
See, that's why I think the electoral college is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't
But-
know, man.
You know, we were saying the same thing 4 years ago.
Yeah. I think it's silly that Nevada, Alaska, and Hawaii have no information.
So this is like the map that I'm looking at here that he made. I mean, this looks pretty solid. Like, you know what I mean? As far as like,
If he is to win Pennsylvania, Ohio, Texas, and Florida. Yeah, how many does Hawaii get? Where's Hawaii at? Hawaii is... Where's H? Hawaii. 4?
has 4. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, man. What do the yellow ones mean? The independent?
I guess that's
I
independent.
guess that's what that means.
So Nebraska is independent. Is what it looks like.
Not independent.
Well, not
It's like
completely
red.
independent. It's like
Enough counties voted independent for like a vote of the electoral college to go there.
mm,
That's what it means. Like with Maine, it's like one.
I don't think it's a BS. You can't give the presidential election just to voters in 10 of the main cities of the U.
Yeah, don't get me. Yeah, no, I agree with that. It's electoral college is weird, but it overall I think it's a better system than the popular vote.
What's wrong with the popular vote?
Well, most of the population of the country, like a majority of it, live in like 10 cities. And we'd be like handing over the president to the whims of 10 cities. So you'd have all of the rural population of the country would have virtually no say in who runs them.
That's true.
The
I don't know.
electoral college is definitely better than the popular vote, but the electoral
just
college
think
is
there
still
should be-
weird and a little flawed.
I just think that there should be a better, maybe like if that's the case, then maybe there should be a better system.
An article I'm reading now says that states have been counting mail-in ballots for weeks. I know that USPS distribution centers in certain states were visited by federal officers today to pick up the ballots because some states don't allow mail-in ballots to be counted after Election Day. The ones with yellow lines. So those states can have their electoral votes split, not all automatically go to one candidate. Okay. That's what it's looking like is going to happen in a bunch of states if the right proposition, like proposition, was it one?
One of the propositions we read about.
Yeah,
about the
114 or
wolves?
115. No, the one with no, you fucking idiot. The one that pissed me off. The other one, the one about the electoral college and like ending it. Damn, I'm looking at this thing, and they're saying Trump's gonna win Pennsylvania, but he's only gonna win it by like a slim margin. And he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the counties were for Biden, and like fucking 30 of them were for Trump, and it's still gonna be close. Just that's why the electoral college is important, is because you can have 90% of the counties in one state vote for one guy, and the other guy win because fucking 55% of the population of the state lives in one of those counties. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the issue. It's like the whims of New York City running the state of New York, or the whims of LA County running the whims of all of California.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, now that you pointed that out, maybe like a system better than the electoral college.
Well, yeah,
or something.
obviously the
You know what I
the
mean?
want is that you have a better system always. The want is that you continue to upgrade and fix things
that's-
as they go.
That's what I feel like part of the problem of our country has been, that we don't really upgrade things too often.
We upgrade some things, but not
Yeah.
everything. And I agree with you.
You know, like pulling names out of a hat. Like, I feel like that's just a better system. And the
You're
names,
silly.
The names get pulled up based on the popularity vote.
So ABC has it at 168 to 111.
What's Fox have it as?
I don't know. I'm not on Fox. Here, let me find Fox. So here we go. Fox has it. Fox. Hold on. They're not showing it yet. They're showing that Connecticut has Biden and that Delaware has Biden. Illinois has Biden.
Excuse me.
Where is Illinois? Okay. Just show me the thing, bro. I just want to see the thing.
I'm confuzzled. Me too. Fox 2118 to 148.
Where do you see that?
That's what Chris says.
Oh, okay.
Is that a joke or are you being serious?
Who, him?
Yeah.
I think that sounds reasonable.
I thought it might be a joke. a little
Why?
bit. I don't know. 'Cause it's like, that's not the numbers we have. That's why I was.
Well, none of the numbers are the same. I mean, like the numbers on Google are different from the ones on ABC, and those are
Oh, he's serious. Okay.
yeah, like right now.
Now, is that for Biden or is that for Trump?
that's for Biden.
Okay.
But again, that's still without Texas, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, North Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin, Iowa, or Minnesota counted. And all like Texas, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Ohio are the battleground states, and low key Georgia, North Carolina, and Michigan are basically battlegrounds right now too, because Georgia's worth 16 votes, North Carolina's worth 15, Michigan's worth 16, and Wisconsin's worth 10. And then you have Texas, Florida, Georgia, and Ohio. And, like, all of them right now, except for Minnesota, have Trump winning.
What do why North Carolina has more votes than South Carolina. How do how do
Because
electoral votes work?
population.
Oh, it's just population.
Yeah, based on the
Oh,
state.
because that's when they
Population
do the
by
census
county.
and stuff.
Yeah, the
I got
census
you.
determines
Population.
exactly. That's why like Texas and that's why California has the most at 55 electoral votes.
Jesus.
They get 55. Texas has 38. Florida has 29. Pennsylvania has 20. Ohio has 18. North Carolina has 15. South Carolina only has 9. Georgia has 16. Georgia's basically a battleground state now. That's such a big margin. Like that's such a big number for them. New York has 29. What about all these? Massachusetts has 11.
Maine has 4.
New Jersey has 14. Maryland has
New Hampshire
10.
has 4.
District of Columbia has
Vermont
Wow.
has 3.
DC voted 174,000 to 11,000 for Biden. He won 92% of DC. That's crazy. They
Yeah.
only have 3 electoral votes though. California used to be hardcore Republican. It switches every few decades. Like what we consider Republican now and Democrat now like has switched
Yeah.
back and forth so many times over history.
Like during the civil rights movement, to be a Democrat was to be like what we would consider today to be a Republican.
Everything is proceeding as planned for the 269 to 269 electoral map, apparently. So for the tie, you would need Trump would win all 4 of those battleground states, but he'd lose Virginia, he'd lose Michigan, and he'd lose Wisconsin.
Michigan.
If he lost Michigan and wow, it really could be that close, huh? That's nuts.
Well, so right now he's winning Wisconsin and Michigan.
I know, but again,
It's still,
they're
like,
not
pretty-
called.
It's still pretty tight though.
Both Maine and Nebraska allow electoral votes to be split. In Maine, 2 of 4 electoral votes go to the statewide winner, and 1 electoral vote go to the winner in each of the 2 congressional districts. In Nebraska, 2 of 5 electoral votes go to the winner of the statewide vote. 1 electoral vote goes to the winner in each of Nebraska's 3 congressional districts. What?
I'll be right back after you, Beth.
Okay. I can talk to our friendlies. Here's your Maine, Nebraska. Oh, okay, I got you. It's nuts. Fox just gave Arizona to Biden. Damn. That's nuts. I want this fucking Google map to be updated. You would think the fucking interns they got over at Google deciding the fucking U.S. election would be a little snappier to impress their bosses. Like, keep this shit. I am complaining. I want to see this live. I don't want to watch fucking Fox or ABC or CNN. That's my mustache. Wisconsin, 74%, probably for Trump. Ooh. If he wins Michigan and Wisconsin, I think it's over. Because I think that I think he's going to take Ohio. He's definitely taking Florida and Texas. Well, Texas maybe not totally. Well, now he's up 510,000 votes. I don't know. Texas is like almost certainly Trump. Florida is like definitely Trump. Ohio is pretty much definitely Trump. Pennsylvania's still kind of a coin flip. It's like he's up 500,000, but that's with half the votes cast. So it's like, who knows? Michigan is half the votes cast, and he's winning by 300,000. So that's a closer coin flip. And then with Wisconsin, it's 65% reported, but he's only up 90,000 votes. So, like, you know, I guess we'll see. I'm keeping this. Biden's at 223 to 148 now, according to Fox. But those states, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Michigan, 66% for Trump. Yeah. A very, very good chance he wins if he takes both of those states. Yeah. I think honestly, it's starting to look like it's going to come down to Michigan and Wisconsin. But I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely going to be a weird day and week to come. Do any of you think we'll know tonight? Is anybody in here under the impression that we might know tonight whether or not we are going to, like, you know, which way the world is going to end? I'm very much in the I'm very much in the, like, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen yet. I'm still very split on what could be going down. There's no way that you're still live, right? No. Okay. Wait, maybe? Am I dumb? Let me see. I guess not. No, Michigan and Wisconsin tomorrow, and Pennsylvania probably not till Friday. Really? Till Friday? I mean, it's got 51% reporting. No, I don't think we will know until tomorrow or Friday. Oh, it's 11:35. What am I saying? I don't want to know today anyways. So Chris is saying Michigan and Wisconsin we won't know till tomorrow, and they're saying Pennsylvania we won't know till Friday.
Pennsylvania, we won't know till Friday. Wisconsin, we won't know till tomorrow.
Michigan and Wisconsin we won't know till tomorrow.
So we're kind of pretty much at a deadlock right now.
Well, I mean, according to electoral votes, Biden's winning right now.
Yeah,
So it's not a deadlock, but I would say
as far as like we're not going to find out anymore.
Oh,
tonight.
Florida just got declared for Trump officially by the thing.
Oh damn.
Oh wait, no, I was looking at the wrong. I'm sorry, I'm back and forth between too many of these things. Never mind. That was the one I was already looking at. I saw it go red on one and not the other. By tomorrow, I mean tomorrow evening. Oh my god. Not tomorrow in 25 minutes. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I blame PA on the Amish.
Oh, Biden's winning the popular vote now.
Do the Amish vote?
I don't know. I blame Pennsylvania on the Amish. The Amish are
I wonder
fucking
how that
rich.
works.
What?
Like if the Amish votes.
I don't think they do. The popular vote has now swung into Joe Biden.
I saw that.
He's up by 1.3 million.
Does he know he's up?
He's probably asleep.
I doubt it. A lot of these times, these candidates don't go to sleep until where they just take like little naps.
Yeah, I mean, he might.
Like hardcore politicians.
But is he a hardcore politician?
I don't know. I feel like you have to be to run for president. All the fucking campaigning and shit you have to do.
I feel like we have different definitions
of
politician.
you said it yourself the other day that what's his name? Trump has to be on coke or something like that.
Amphetamines.
Amphetamines, whatever.
Yeah.
Not
coke. There's a big difference.
Imagine if he was on coke.
He's not on coke. He'd be dead if he was on coke.
Like he's snorting coke off of Ivanka's daughter.
Read my message
what's
on
her name?
Pennsylvania. My whole family is from there and aren't happy with the state. Read my message. Pennsylvania has a shit ton of absentees and a lot of political bullshit with lawyers. I think Gen Z jinxed it. Just how we said 2020 is going to be the best year. Less than 10% though. Amish people vote, but less than 10%.
Safira, we told you about Gen C.
Oh my God. Gen Z are the people born this year.
I think she was here yesterday, but maybe not
She
for
probably
Urban
was.
Dictionary word of the day.
Poor Gen Z. Honestly, poor everybody. Fuck generations being sad. All of the generations are sad now. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a absolutely bananas ass week. But I guess we'll see. I mean, I wonder if they're going to be able to... I wonder how... What would have to happen for them to call it tonight?
A miracle.
Not a miracle. I'm saying, like...
Oh, you're asking,
like literally.
Yeah.
Because I think with Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin... Like, you have to know all three of... You have to know one of them at least to be able to call it tonight. Otherwise, you won't be able to call it. Like, say everybody else wins. I don't think you're close enough. How many total electoral votes are? It's like, what's 269 plus 269?
Tonight before sunrise, there won't be a window.
Yeah. Watch me forget about everything tomorrow.
Are you? Forget about anything? You would never forget.
No, Safira that's what she said in
Oh.
chat. I don't know, man. I'm it's gonna be nuts, like the whole situation. I want to know if these news sites are just gonna stay on, like if they're just gonna keep on doing
Probably. I mean, like when
it. 270 to win. Yeah, I know, but like
when George Stephanopoulos was doing it in 2016, he pretty much stayed on the whole time. And we didn't
so
find
Biden's
out.
up 223, with these states not counted yet. Nevada's worth How many is
What was
Nevada
your
on?
election night drinking game, Lacey?
Let me go over here. Wait, no, let me flip. Let me pull this up here and this down here. Okay, so Pennsylvania is 20. That's 18. Stop kicking.
Oh, sorry. That's not even kicking. I'm just bouncing my leg.
Same. Yeah, I know, but it's like moving everything.
Yeah, but you like me moving.
Okay,
Oh,
South
sure.
Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia. North Carolina's
North
basically
Carolina, Georgia
done.
line.
actually those two are close.
North Carolina.
Bro, I don't know. It's so. Yeah, this isn't gonna be decided tonight, is it? For him to get to 270, he's at 120, so he needs 150 votes. He needs Texas, Florida.
And Florida just got declared, is what they're saying.
Yeah, it's been declared for a few minutes now, for like 20 or 30 minutes for Trump. Nevada is most likely blue.
Wonder what that was.
That was someone's phone. It could be mine, but it could be yours because they're both basically equally distanced away from it right now. Was the whole time I lived there and since. I'm just disappointed I couldn't do my election night drinking game and get hammered like I did in 2016.
What is your drinking game, Lacey?
Honestly, dude, if they continue this election tomorrow, like, I'd be down to get a few of our friends and just do this again tomorrow instead of shirts off.
Well, we already talked about potentially
Not
like,
doing one tomorrow at all.
potentially not doing one tomorrow at all, and we haven't told them yet about the schedule change.
Yeah, we did. We talked about it last night on the podcast.
But you haven't put it out on any tweets or anything. you know?
No, but I did on the podcast. I mean, people bring me on, Chris. That's not what I mean. I mean, grab people IRL, like bring people here with get another couple microphones and like,
Let's bring Chris on.
nah.
I feel like we could
Drink
do-
every time a state is declared. Drink every time they claim the left is still going to win. Drink every time they claim the right will win. Drink when they talk about your state, and drink when they bring up past elections. Jesus Christ, are you trying to die?
Hey,
You're gonna have
you're
an-
like
you're gonna have
drinking every
alcohol
other
poisoning.
sentence.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, wait,
You're gonna
I
bring
got-
up stats every other fucking. If you live in any of the battleground states, you're fucked.
Jesus.
You're lucky our shit got called 5 hours ago.
I know, right?
Oh, and drink when they say battleground state. I'll be your Nate Silver.
Or he could be our George Stephanopoulos.
Please stop saying that.
Why?
It's just annoying.
I love it though.
Oh, I got to show you the clip. I
What
forgot to
is
show you the clip.
What's the clip? What's the clip? Show me the clip. Clip me the clip.
This is a clip making fun of Biden, and it was just so funny that I had. Have you seen you know the scene from Bruce Almighty where he's like, it's Steve Carell doing the news, like
yeah.
that. So watch this. Okay, everybody, if you have seen this, just be quiet. We're gonna show Creighton. It's so funny. Here we go.
In fact, he said it's a fundamental human right.
Brock and I think it's a right for people to have Vatican care.
People
Got
do
that?
what?
It's a right for people to have Vatican care. And if you don't have Vatican care too, Joe Biden will make sure that you do. That's his pledge to you. But giving every American Vatican care
Does not look good
isn't
for my
easy.
man Biden.
Joe Biden knows that. So he's going to mobilize a pressure campaign to get it done. What kind of campaign to get Vatican care? Joe Biden has thought a lot about it.
Watch.
Here's his solution.
Look, I'll do what he's unable to do. I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Sure as out of Harris. Joe Biden's going to do that. Donald Trump
Someone's
can't do
gonna
that.
going
Donald Trump
to.
can't even pronounce. But Joe Biden can. Listen again.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Yeah, he'll lead an effective strategy to do that, whatever it is. Now, if you were a closed caption writer trying to follow along, you would just brush right past it with the word unintelligible.
Tucker Carlson's weird, and I don't super duper love him, but that was funny as shit.
Blah, 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 blah.
Out of all the people on the right, he's like,
Funny.
he's not
They're
just.
all funny.
A lot of them are funny, but he's like the only one that like seems reasonable sometimes. But I'm again, that's like with very little watching anything. I don't watch much of the. I don't watch almost any news at all. Drink every time I say okay. You just literally just
Yep.
took her thing and tweeted it.
Because it was amazing. And I don't know if we're following each other on Twitter because I tried to @ her and it just wasn't.
If if Joe wins, it's gonna be a real life Weekend at Bernie situation. Facts. Someone is going to ask about election tomorrow, and I'm going to say it was election day yesterday. It was election day yesterday? That's a good way to... Yeah, no, I would say that too. It's going to be...
Buy land. Buy property.
Buy land, buy property. Use the government money to buy property. I don't know, man. I'm thinking tomorrow we don't even do shirts off. We just have some friends. I need to get mics. I have like other microphones at my disposal.
I thought you were about to say we need to get Mike's opinion on it.
Mike would be great on the podcast. He just doesn't want to come down the stairs.
That's fair. It is his house. And those
It's
are
like
his
it's
stairs.
just so far away from him. He's so chubby and not wanting to move around. He would be hilarious just to have in here talking shit back and forth to us. I don't know. It's one of those things. I wish if we did it, we'd need to like back up and like let our whoever's in here with us like take a camera up, so it's like 4 of us in different, or just have them off screen with a mic talking.
I don't know.
What I need
if
is more
it's
microphones.
not over till Friday, we could just do it Friday.
I mean, maybe.
That would be fun because then we can like roll up in here and like really have it like dissected.
I might just do a Discord one where I get a couple people. I don't know. I'd have to get the right like couple of people.
You
Like,
see what I'm saying though?
I love
Like,
Chris, and I know he's gonna want to do it, but I don't know.
Someone is going to. Oh, yeah, I read that.
I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Joe wins. It's gonna be a real. Oh, yeah, I read that one too. My bad.
I don't
You
know.
know what's sad about that? If Bernie had won,
It would be even. Well, no. If Bernie had won,
I know it wouldn't be.
Bernie's
weakening.
actually like cognitively capable of maneuvering his own life and body. He can move around. He's just crazy. He's just a crazy person. See the latest on Google. But this is... Oh, shit. He took another... What did he take? What did they declare him? Trump's at 166 now, according to this thing. Dude, the fucking Google one has not changed in like 40 minutes. It's still at 209 to 118. This is silly. And Biden is up 1.4 million in the popular vote. Isn't it crazy that we're not only
What?
we're not only in
We're
the
on-
middle of another election, but we're in another election where Donald Trump is running for president and down, and it looks like he still has not only a chance, but is almost probably going to win.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, it's just like last time. Everybody was like, oh, Hillary's going to win. It's going to be a blowout either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what they're saying about Biden now. They're saying it's going to be a blowout and that he's going to win. But now look how close it is. And look at the states that are close and which ones Trump
Well,
needs.
so this is the one that's, like, actually, like, kind of a nail-biter. Last time, like,
Last time was a nail biter.
not really. I mean,
What?
like, 'cause
Were you watching live
I
last time?
I was. And let me tell
And
you.
that wasn't a nail biter. They
Nope.
didn't know forever. And it was close the whole time.
It
He
really
barely
wasn't,
won.
though.
What do you mean it wasn't?
Like, because, like, I remember watching last time. I remember looking at the numbers, and it was the same thing that we have this time, except it was flipped. Like, he was winning most of the states in the beginning, and she was losing. And she was behind, trailing like this. It just wasn't the key battleground states that were left on the map at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the results from last time. He won 306 to 232. It's crazy that it's a 66 point lead in Electoral College, and that it was that close. So that's what, that's 538 total electoral votes, and he won 306 of them and and lost the popular vote by what was it? Where's the popular vote? Where does it show that? The popular vote... It doesn't show the popular vote. Trump won the Electoral College with 304 to 227. Wait, so then why is it saying that? Oh, I see. Oh, and yeah, she won with 2+ million votes. I don't know, man. It's bananas.
It is B-A-N.
I came to the conclusion that Gen Z needs to shut the fuck up so good things can actually happen. I don't think anybody's listening to Gen Z's opinion anyway. I don't think it matters as much as a lot of people assume it will. What happened, what mattered the most, the problem for a lot of this was that a lot of Gen Z that went out and voted or said they were going to, a lot of Gen Z that wanted to vote probably didn't vote. or a lot of the millennials rather, like who the people that could vote this election that didn't last time that said they were going to vote. There are a lot of them that didn't.
A lot.
There's always a lot of them that say they're going to vote and don't. Like half the people that registered to vote, like David Dobrik did a campaign to get people to register to vote. Listen, registering to vote and voting are different. He got more people to register to vote than any other like campaign to do it in American history. Like so someone could win a Tesla. And I bet you out of all those people, nobody went and voted.
This one.
Not nobody, but you know what I mean. Like I bet you not a lot of people did. Fuck, I didn't know Joe had a live podcast tonight, and people only did that for a chance at it. Exactly, they only did it for a chance at Tesla. So it's like,
Joe Biden.
no, David
I'm
Dobrik.
just messing with you. No, but I said that about the chance. I said that about the chance to win a Tesla. You just ignored me.
You just
like
said the Joe
always.
Biden thing is what I was saying.
No, I did just say the Joe Biden thing. But before I said the
Oh
Joe
my
Biden thing, I said the Tesla thing.
I know that's what I was talking about.
Oh.
You're just not paying
You're
attention.
just not paying attention to me. I need your attention.
I'm literally paying attention. I'm hanging on every word because you're not.
Wait,
talking.
how many electoral
What's
votes?
up? What's up, Peacefire?
What's up, Peacefire? How many electoral votes does Nevada have?
Nevada
'Cause I'm not
has
seeing
6.
that. 6?
6 electoral votes. Or it did last election. I don't know if it's the same now.
It's not showing any information for that on the map.
Yeah, I mean the map.
That's weird.
The map's weird. It doesn't show any of the ones that have no results yet for some reason. Let me see if it'll show it down here. No. Joe Jorgensen and Howie Hawkins have. What's the Green Party?
I know. I was told a long time ago, but I forgot.
He has 200. So Joe Jorgensen has 1.3 million votes cast in the country, and Howie Hawkins has 259,000.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that's pretty good for like Idaho.
No, but I mean, like, it's good that people are like voting independent too.
Yeah, I guess. That's 0.03. That's 0.3% of the vote. No, there's no way that can be right. 0.3. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's 0.3. What? That seems like too much. Oh well, I guess it's not the final vote. Joe Biden winning, right? Yeah, but isn't it like 118 for Trump and 200 for something for Biden? It is.
It was like that about an hour ago.
Yeah,
That's
right
changed.
now it's 223 for Biden, 148 for Trump.
Green Party is extreme leftish, if I remember correctly.
I got you.
But we're not sure though.
Electoral votes. Yeah.
Oh, is it still 118? Never mind.
No, it's not 118. It's like
Wait,
148.
why is
I
mine?
just said.
Why is mine?
The Google thing is not
Oh.
like accurate right now. The Google thing is way behind. It's not called. It hasn't even called Florida. Right now, here, let me go back to. So right now, here, let me go to. So Fox has it at give or take 223 to 166. But let me go to another one. Let me go to. I'll go to PBS. PBS has it at. Oh, what? No, fuck you, PBS. You're too. PBS has it at fucking 209 to 118. Here, let me go to. I'll go to CBS. CBS has it at. Just show me the numbers. There's no way you're serious. Like, don't they know that all anyone wants to see is the numbers? This is not. There's no way this is good for ratings.
We just want the numbers.
I'm not even looking. Hold on. That made me leave so fast. I hope that they count that into their fucking their numbers. Here, I'll go to NBC. NBC has a lot of viewers. NBC, show me a number, please. Show me any number. Show me a number. Is there a number? Oh my God! How are any of these? I'm going back to Fox. Fox is the only one showing numbers constantly. 223 to 166 is the most recent one that Fox has. This is nuts. There's no way that Fox is the only one live showing the numbers. Hold on. CBS, ABC, NBC. I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Why?
Because I just want to see more numbers.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fox just called Texas for Trump. Ooh. There you go.
Ooh, interesting.
So right now,
You can see it on Google, but it's a delayed number. Because like that the number
Yeah, the
I'm
Google
looking at
one
just
is
isn't
very.
right.
Yeah, the one on Google's like mad late because
Yeah.
it only has Biden at 209 and Trump at
I
118.
mean, it's been like that for over an hour.
Now its popular vote might be more accurate.
Copenhagen is saying it's 223 and 204.
Yeah, that's wow. That's close. Oh, that's close. That's really close. The last third-party candidate to win one or more states was George Wallace of the American Independent Party in '68, while most recent third-party candidate to win more than 5% of the vote was Ross Perot, who ran as an independent and as the standard bearer of the Reform Party in 92-96, respectfully. Damn.
At what time are they going to show who won?
Man, that's a great question, Peacefire. That is a fucking
I guess we just
fantastic
won't know.
question. We're just not going to know.
We just won't.
Last time Trump won Michigan, Wisconsin, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, along with Texas and Florida. And Gary Johnson was the independent that time. Gary Johnson had a lot of votes for low-key for a lot of those states. Like he had like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%. He had 21% of the vote. He almost beat Hillary Clinton in Utah.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Well, that was a
That
very,
had to be
that
his
was a
home
very
state.
rough year because like we were like nope, don't like either one of them.
Like
I
it-
remember that because we were going to the polls.
Bro, we should just let Utah decide. They had that many of their population decide against they had that much of their like population figure that out. 21% of their population.
Most likely Friday, but a chance of rain tomorrow.
How about Gary Johnson? He's from Utah. Okay, if it's his home state, I guess that
He's from
makes
Utah.
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 Clan. It was literally best. So
And
right
you guys
now,
said you don't talk about politics. Well, so this is different. We're doing election
I mean,
coverage.
it's literally an electric coverage podcast,
Election
or not
coverage.
even podcast. I mean, it's
kind
it's
of
more like
podcast.
it's
We're
kind
just
of
chilling.
it'll go
We're
up on our channel,
bullshitting.
but it's
Yeah.
just kind of it's really just so that like
It's not even like our normal shirts off.
not
you
even
know.
close.
It's
Like
just
if there was ever a night just to have fun talking shit
It's
about
tonight.
politics, it's tonight. I mean, the election's happening. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna change the title for a second.
What do you change it to?
I'm just gonna cut off shirts off and do election night coverage.
Oh, okay.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We should have the white made blue on here, and then like have the real Charlie Boy be like white still, so like it could be like America. Also, you like white, Charlie.
Right. Everybody's talking about politics today. Yeah, he was honestly
His
the best
shirt's off
third-party
election
candidate
special
since Perot. Is this shirts off election special jubilee? It's the shirts off election special jubilee.
Where we get
I
our
got a cut. I got out that what? I got
out that song. I got a out that song. I'm having a stroke trying to read what you said.
I'm losing it. Hawaii has 4 electoral votes.
I saw that.
Hawaii shouldn't even be a state.
What?
We should let Hawaii be
No.
its own country. We should just let them have their own
No.
like life.
Because then you get a Japan situation going on. We don't want.
That's
we don't want
not
to have
the
to
same.
bomb an
We-
island twice.
No, what? We're
Or
not bombing our
technically at that
own.
point
We
4
would
times.
protect them. We should protect Hawaii like they are family because they are, but they shouldn't have to be dictated
then,
by
like-
our country as
but
a state.
That's true. I agree with that.
They should
but,
be their own. They should be able to.
But then what if they turn against us?
We'll fucking destroy them. It's a little island way over there that has
I don't
nothing.
know. There's a lot of islands that don't like us and that
doesn't
haven't liked us in the past.
That doesn't mean anything.
Great Britain,
That
Japan, Australia, because it used to be part of Great Britain.
America, fuck
And-
yeah. China got bombs. Hawaii got volcanoes. Yeah, we'll just like poke one of their volcanoes if we want them. If we
But
want
like
them
you
gone.
see what I'm saying though?
No.
If Australia,
What?
and
You think
Great
they can
Britain-
aim their
If
volcanoes at us?
Australia and Great Britain and Japan and Hawaii all teamed up on us,
They couldn't do shit. We're America.
they're made like they could probably take us out. Australia is a pretty big island.
So you want them to have all the benefits of being a state, but not pay taxes?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, there you go.
That's basically what Puerto Rico's in right now.
I thought Hawaii was their own country until 5th grade. Copenhagen again. I said this a few minutes ago. Just talking shit, bro. I don't know about any of the things I'm saying.
Nope.
We are a couple of fucking retards from South Carolina. We don't know anything about any of nothing to do with politics. This is all blatant shitty opinion.
I'm pretty smart. Smart guy. I know things. and stuff about things.
I know, the thing.
Creighton once thought a lobby was a restaurant,
Last month.
but I
Bro.
found out it was also 2 separate restaurants and a hotel.
Oh my God, you're not defending yourself with that line of questioning. You know what? 714 people are watching the World Poker Tour. I think we should just watch that.
Who's
fuck,
winning?
fuck the election, bro.
Is it Biden?
Let me see. Let me see who's winning. Oh, those are naked women.
Let me see.
They went away already. They were in
Damn
a.
it.
They were in the fountain outside the hotel or the casino rather.
Are they playing in the fountain? Also,
It's not showing the. It's
also
not
those
gonna,
guys don't have on masks.
Yeah, of course they don't.
Aren't they supposed to?
They don't care.
They just care about the money.
Yeah, I mean,
Money.
ABC, show me something. Those aren't numbers, ABC. Where's Fox? I'm going back to Fox. I don't want to watch Fox, but I'm going to because they're the only ones telling me what I want to know.
Why would you want to watch a Fox over learning your ABCs?
I will literally throw you. Yep, 227 to 204 on Fox. Damn.
Okay.
It's getting fucking close. I used to think New York was in California. Damn. That is unfortunate.
Look, Copenhagen,
You were coming at
I have
me?
explained this. It was 2 separate restaurants in a hotel lobby. The lobby part confused me because it was a big.
Oh shit, they
fancy
called
lobby.
Hawaii for
Put-
Biden.
Really? Well, there's no surprise.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fact.
Anyways,
This
you know
is
Chris
nuts.
Christie's still relevant.
Okay.
I saw he's on ABC right now talking about the election, or at least he was when I was at home.
Dude. It's really going to come down to these last few states. Like, I mean, of course,
Honestly,
but
I
like
feel
it's so close. So he's at 204. He needs 66 votes to win right now. And at 66 votes, Georgia is 16, North Carolina is 15. That's 31.
yeah.
That gets him halfway there. Georgia and North Carolina get him halfway to where he needs to be out of the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 states. There are 10 states remaining. 2 of them will get him halfway to where he needs to be to win right now. And that's 2 of them that are like undecided. Alaska is almost certainly going to be his. Iowa and Minnesota, how close are they? So Minnesota actually is looking like it's going to be Biden, but it's kind of close. Iowa is almost certainly going to be Donald Trump. Wisconsin is close. Michigan is close. Ohio and Pennsylvania. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Oh, they already called Ohio.
What is it?
Oh, for Trump. So Pennsylvania is 20. So that's 20, 30, 40, 51. Between Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, that's 51 of the 66 that he needs. That's 51. So at 51 with those 3 states, that puts him at 50. That puts him at 255.
Washington D.C. is for
He
Biden.
needs 270. He needs 270, right?
Yeah.
With Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, that puts him at 255. He'd only need 15 more. And Alaska, what's Alaska worth? Alaska's 3. He's basically guaranteed Alaska, and he's basically probably guaranteed. Ooh, actually, Montana's close, but it's only 3 electoral votes. For 15, so that means right now, if he takes Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, he wins. Wisconsin won't even come into play. There are, out of the 10, there are 4 remaining that he's winning all 4 of at the moment, according to polls. If he wins those 4, it's over. He doesn't even need the rest. At 204, let me do that math again. 16 plus 15 plus 20. 16 and 15 is 31. 51 and 16 is 67. And he only needs 66.
Damn.
So those 4 states, at the moment, if he takes Georgia, and that's not even counting Alaska, that's not counting Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, or Montana. If he takes Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Michigan, it's over. Am I wrong? Chris, are you here? Chris, somebody fact check me.
Look, Peacefire said, look at that. You can do math.
Right? I'm so good at math, guys. Oh, I passed all my classes.
I got a gold star.
Did you ever fail a class in high school?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like failed it?
I had to do.
Really?
I had to do.
You graduated with such high.
I did, but
GPA
so I
though.
went back and did it over summer school. I just didn't like the class.
oh,
That's all
okay.
it was.
I was gonna say I never failed a class. I got
Well,
a
was-
D.
it
I got a single D in one class in high school. That like, other than that, I had A's and B's and C's, like all throughout high school.
What
got
it
last
was,
up
I
for the
think
first
it was chemistry or something like that, and it was one of those sciences that like we didn't do actual science, and I just didn't like it. You
Oh,
know,
okay,
so
I
I
got
wouldn't
you.
pay attention.
I'm half asleep. What? Chris, help me with my math right now. So Fox has the race at 227 to 204. Trump's at 204. With Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, he wins. Like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Montana, Nevada, and Alaska, they won't even need to come into play for him to win as long as he wins those 4 states. And right now, he's like, North Carolina's close, but it's 94% reporting, and he's up. And he's only up 80,000 actually, so maybe, I don't know, that's still close. And then Georgia's 79%, but he's up 200,000. So, or really, he's up like 170,000 still. If he wins both of those, then it's down to Pennsylvania and Michigan. I mean, it's not down to them, but like then that's not counting the fact that he's almost definitely going to win Alaska and Montana.
Chris said I'm half asleep. What?
I know.
I agree with you,
I
Chris.
already said that. You're not paying attention. You just read your phone the whole
Look,
time.
I was reading my phone because I'm looking for another way to find the map and get like more up to date dates, and I just can't find anything, so I gave up.
Here I'll put the one I'm looking at,
Which one are you looking at?
the Fox one, so you can just have it up on your screen.
Okay.
It's
If I
in.
had a
I
second
put it in our
screen.
notes, and then I'll also put the. I also have the. I'm putting the previous election
As a
link
comparison.
as a comparison because one, you have the comparison, but you also can hover over it and see what electoral college votes they have, without having to worry about the thing that has
Would
no
you put it in our notes?
in the notes. Yeah.
Okay. You ought to put it in general for everybody.
Okay. I'll put the previous thing. I'm not gonna put the Fox. I don't want to advertise Fox.
Okay.
I don't necessarily like them.
I don't like them either.
I'll
But
put
you
that.
know what? Yeah.
Bro, this is nuts. I wonder what will be called tonight. What do you think? Like, so they're saying that Wisconsin and Michigan probably won't get called tonight, and neither will Pennsylvania. But right now, Georgia is only 79% of the way done, and it's midnight. I wonder if they'll be done. Like,
Oh, so this is just the map. This isn't even coverage.
what?
The
Fox one? So
yeah.
it's going in and out of the cover. So it'll have this up for 10 minutes, and then they'll, like, go to some stuff for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But right now, yeah, it's just the map. They've been keeping the map, probably because people went to bed.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still 240,000 people just keeping this up. I don't know, man. It's looking bananas. I don't know who's gonna win. I'm still very. Why can't D's Nuts run again? I bet D's Nuts still did, which puts him at. Wait, what? Hold on. I think he has a better chance at Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin, and wins Alaska and Montana. And that'll put him at 273. Damn. Wait, what? Hold on. Nevada? No, not Nevada. Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin, Alaska,
Oh,
Montana.
damn.
Damn,
ABC
that's right. He doesn't even need. Then he wouldn't need Pennsylvania. That's crazy.
ABC's breaking it down like county by county, then going to the state.
Well, yeah, they all have been doing that all night long.
I didn't realize that's how much they were breaking it down by.
The electoral votes?
Well, that
Or-
and the popularity vote. I guess it's both. I don't know.
Well, it's not, but
I don't have the sound on. I'm just watching.
I mean, yeah, all of them do that.
Yeah,
That's
I
what they
just.
do.
I mean,
Like-
I didn't realize it that like until like
Yeah.
that's how far in depth.
Here, let me go to the live thing and see how much of Texas has been. So yeah, this is just silly. It's not even showing that. It still has Florida at 98%. It's been 98 forever. But now Biden's up 1.3 million in the popular vote.
Damn.
It's actually the gap is closing again because he was up a little more than that earlier. And I condensed that all into one message. Forgot Iowa. Okay, I got you. Think he's better
Iowa.
chance of that. Yeah, okay.
How did you make your projections, Chris? Because he had really nice projections he made.
You mean the map he did?
Yeah.
He probably just found like a fill in. There's probably like a thing out there for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's getting close.
It's definitely gonna be one of those things. It's like, you know, oh shit, Planet Hulk's on YouTube free with ads. Sorry.
You are so annoying.
So is Barbershop 2 back in business?
God damn it. Well, I wish there was more like, what's the word? Yeah, CNN, you can fill in your own. Ooh, you can like make your own. That's fun. That's got to be there's got to be so many memes.
Oh, I bet. I hope so.
Bro, the memes are going to be so good if you can make your own map. You know how many people are going to take advantage of that? Do you have any closing remarks on the night, Creighton?
Are we wrapping up right now?
I don't know. I mean, do you? I was thinking maybe. Only because, like, it's
There's
not
nothing
looking
we
like.
can do right now.
Well, it's not that there's nothing we could do. We can still talk about things.
Yeah.
I'm down. It's just that if we get this one done early enough, maybe we can do one tomorrow still.
Did you
Because I'm low key down to do another one of these tomorrow and just like have more people on.
Oh shit, the Fall of Reach is on here.
What?
too.
Tell me. Never
Sorry.
mind.
Uh,
Scrap of final remarks. Tell me what you're thinking.
Did you start fucking
Season 4 of Rebels?
Yes.
No.
Why not?
I just did. I ended up having to do a lot of shit today.
Damn it. What do you want to watch?
We're
that?
building a sandblaster in Mike's garage right now.
That sounds cool. Do you want to watch
It's
that?
annoying. No, I don't want to watch that.
Ah.
Like I said about an hour ago or so ago, it comes down to Biden or Trump winning the 2 or 3 of Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Yeah, no, I mean,
Why
that-
is there
that
a
checks
Fall
out.
of Reach movie, but when you have
10, 16, and 20. It's 46. It comes down to 46 votes. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, I can't do it in 46 votes.
It's crazy how close this is all coming to being like that. It's crazy that every 4 years we have a night like this, where we just watch our fate decided. But like it's really sad that every year or every 4 years like we have to bow down to the whims of the people in Florida. You know what I mean? What?
I saw this. I'm just scrolling. Like I'm listening to you, but I saw this thing where it's like I am the Senate, but Palpatine is Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
the Senate. Sorry, good.
But Palpatine's Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
I hate that. I will be rewatching Julie and the Phantoms for the 4th time and 10 days later today. Julie and the Phantoms? Wisconsin
Is that like
says
Benny and the Jets?
Wisconsin says there's no way they are announcing a winner tonight. Michigan needs until Friday. Pennsylvania isn't coming out anytime soon, either per officials in those states.
Damn. So we're just
Soon
not
either
gonna
per
know.
official. Damn.
I dropped it in the Discord if you want to.
What? Oh, the meme? Let me look at the meme. I'm not watching it.
Come
I didn't know it was a
on.
video. I'm
Come
not watching
on.
the video. No. That's silly.
I just want to see.
Fine, let me open it. Hold on.
I gotta see how they do the voice.
I am the Senate.
Marv, stop window. Oh, why'd you come in? We were just about to have some cheese.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you are under arrest.
Wallace.
Not even Wensleydale.
The Senate will decide your fate.
Everybody knows I'm the smooth.
Not yet.
No.
No.
I refuse to watch more. This is silly. This is not the good kind of silly.
Nope. It was just put together very badly.
Terrible, just awful garbageness. Just absolute trash content. I'm devastated by this content. This is bad content. I want good content. That was not good
You
content.
got
That was
like weird
bad.
good content.
We are tier 1. How dare you? We are tier 1 exceptional content, Creighton. This is some good content. We're killing it with our presidential race. I don't know. I'm very much
What do you think's gonna happen?
what do I think's going to happen?
Yes. Since you want to talk about closing remarks.
I don't want to say closing remarks. We could be here another hour very easily. The two of us. You know that.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is I think if Biden wins, Trump is not going to hand the keys over so easily, and there will be investigations and craziness that goes down, and it'll be ridiculous, and the internet will explode. If Trump wins, the internet will still explode, but it'll be a lot of complaining. And because of how tight of a race it was, I don't think anybody can assume it was as rigged as we all thought it was going to be. It's much closer than any of us thought. I really thought it was going to be one-sided in either direction, and it was just going to be totally rigged. But it doesn't seem that way now. I don't know. We're going to find out
As it unfolds before us.
as it unfolds in front of us. So the House, the Republicans hold the House, but the Senate holds by the Democrats by 1. It's 45-44 in the Senate right now.
So who's the Senate?
Democrats. But the House is 145-128. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I think if Trump wins, people will complain. I think if Biden wins, people will complain. I think if Trump wins, there will be rioting in the streets of cities, and there will be protests, and there will be looting, and there will be craziness again.
But
My uncle, I love my uncle. My uncle's one of my favorite people. Me and his wife, my aunt, were in similar mindset last election. After the last election, like the Christmas, the Thanksgiving and the Christmas after the last election, I sat down with the two of them because in my family, there's not a lot of people I talk about politics with because I don't like to. With those two, I like it because my aunt is like my uncle's 44 or 45, and my aunt, she's like 35. There's like a 10-year difference. So like the difference between me and her age is like close to the distance between her and his age. So like it's like a pretty layered, like we all have pretty cool ideas about what we're talking about, and we're all family. So like when we talk about them, like we all love each other. Like it's she's his wife and he's her husband, and I'm their nephew. And so like there's no hate. You know, they're like two of my favorite people, and when we have conversations, we have them as nice and as in a good way as we can. And I don't talk about politics with anybody really, but I talk about it a little bit with him and her. And last election, like the Thanksgiving and the Christmas of, my uncle said something that at the time I was like, I just thought like, you're being stupid. He said, I don't like that we had to pick Trump. I voted for him. This is my uncle talking. I voted for him because I didn't like what she said. And with that said, I think regardless of who won, I would still have supported them because they're the president. And we need to support our president either way. We need to come together as Americans, whether it's Democrat or Republican, and be on their side. And my aunt was like, fuck him. I don't like him. Fuck Trump. No. And I was like, yeah, I'm with you. And we were both very much in the mindset of, like, I don't care that he won. I don't support him. I'm not blah, 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 blah. And now the closer we get to all of this, like, I see, like, I've thought about it a lot.
You see what he's saying.
Yeah, I see what he's saying. Like, in my head, I'm very much in the mindset, like, of if Biden wins, I'm not going to like it. If Trump wins, I'm not going to like it. Either way, there's nothing we can do about it once one of them is the president. Once they are inaugurated for the second term, or like either for this next term, whether it's Trump getting reinaugurated or whether it's Biden getting inaugurated, either way, that's the president. And we're dealing with that campaign. We're dealing with those people. And, like, just because they are the president doesn't mean, boom, everything they want to happen will happen, period, from here on in. Like, there will still be checks and balances. There will still be people that, like, campaign and fight for what they want and what they need for their towns, for their districts, for their states. And I think we just need to come closer together as a community, and by community I mean country. Not community like your town or your city or your state, like all together, all over the place. People just need to start being friendlier to each other. The problem is people being hateful. There are more people who hate each other now than ever. There's more people that love each other now more than ever. There are just more people than ever before right now. There's so many people, and the more people you have, the harder it is to all be united under one banner. You know what I mean? I don't give out my last name a ton, but look at my goofy-ass uncle in the snap I just sent you. I only talk about politics to my history teacher. How old are you, Saphira? Just so I have like a gauge of when you say
Like-
history teacher. Are you like in high school?
I'm thinking she's young. Like young,
Yeah.
probably. Or he. She or he is young.
13.
Damn.
Oh my God, really? Why are you watching us? We're lame.
Oh my-
We're like 10 years
yeah.
older than you, and we're just lame talking about politics all night. I can't believe you've enjoyed this. Proud of this guy volunteering to work the polls in Nashville.
What?
Nothing. Chris sent me this. Read the bottom. Don't say any of the names out loud.
Huh? I thought that joke.
That's
earlier.
Chris, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, okay,
Yeah.
that's our boy.
I've
right
seen
there.
what Chris looks like. He's got a big face.
Yes, he does. It's very large,
Right.
large and in charge facial face there.
It's not even an ugly face. It's just a large face. You know what I mean?
That's your last name,
Let me see it.
Chris. Message me how to pronounce that.
Let me see it. I want to see how to pronounce it.
Look at the top.
I'm not going to say it.
Yeah,
but I just,
Christopher
like,
blank blank. Those are. But look at the last name. What is that?
I
Chris,
think I know how to
message
pronounce
me-
that.
Oh, he just okay. Okay then. Like okay.
Wait, why
Chri-
did you vote for him? Huh?
Why did you voted for him?
Voted for who?
First of all, Fairy Go, where the fuck have you been? You have no
Right?
idea how many times we've
Right,
talked about you and
honestly.
missed you. We've introduced so many things to the canon.
Yeah, exactly. You have to go back and catch up on the YouTube.
Puddinite. Fairy Go, we have missed you. I've missed you so much. Did you watch part of the VOD? Like, what are you talking about? Creighton hasn't talked about who he voted for in hours.
Yeah.
I would have made a lot more on those polls than the poll I was at today.
Do you know the people who work the polls apparently make like a fuck ton of money?
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
They make, I can't remember what it is
Croatian?
hourly, but like
I wanted to leave some stuff to binge watch for Christmas.
for a single
Okay.
day, you can make almost $600.
That's like a night of cards.
But you work from like 7 in the morning to like 8 at night or something like that.
13 hours for 600 ain't bad.
But
I'd do
it's
it.
crazy, right? That's what I'm saying.
That's what? That's $43 an hour, give or take? Hold on. Let me get the fucking calculator out. Did I do that fast math right? Or I feel like I missed something. 600 divided by 13. 46. Fuck. Did both of you vote? I didn't. Creighton
I did.
but I did not.
I wanted to leave some stuff to binge watch for Christmas. So he's gonna binge watch us for Christmas. We gotta do a Christmas Day episode.
Oh shit, what got counted for? It's at 210 now. He won something. Trump won something. It's still 227 for Biden, but it's at 210 for the old Donald. The Don man. Hold on, wait, let me go here. Who did he win that he didn't have? Fuck it, I don't know. Bro, what do you think about all this?
Me?
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, not who's gonna win. What do you think's gonna happen?
I think it's gonna be close. I think. So I was talking to somebody today, and they're very
Mhm.
much left, and they were like,
Like many of our friends.
yes, and they were like, well, we're fucked either way because the Trump supporters are gonna riot,
No, they're not.
and like if he wins, they're gonna riot anyway because he told them to wait. Let me finish what I'm
not
saying.
saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
And if he doesn't win, they're gonna riot. And if he does win, they're gonna riot anyway because he told them to wait. During like the first debate or whatever until after election day. And I don't know. I
Fairy
mean,
Go, he did say who
look,
he voted for.
I'm not an expert on any of this. Oh, Flint's here. I'm not an expert on any of this. You know that. Me and you aren't experts on any of that. I just don't think that stuff's gonna happen. You know
What
I mean?
stuff?
Like them rioting either way.
I think
And that's not to say that like it won't happen. That's not to discount like everything that my friend told me. But like it's just
you want me to go really conspiracy theory on you for a second?
give me a second.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
finished
good,
yet.
good, sorry.
So like, I just believe that a lot of people on both sides are so afraid of the other side that nothing's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna have a transfer of power, and while that transfer, like
You think Biden's gonna win?
I don't think Biden's gonna win, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not saying one's gonna win or the other, but I think like either way, it's gonna be a transfer, like from one thing to another, whether it be more of Trump or Biden. I just feel like it's going to be one of those things where like people are so afraid that something's going to happen and then nothing's going to end up happening. You know what I mean? It's like when a snow day happens or they're calling for snow, especially here, everybody's like, "Oh my god, they're going to cancel school tomorrow. It's going to be great." You know what I mean? And then like everybody wakes up the next morning and the ground's not covered in snow at all.
Yeah.
You know? And look, something crazy might happen.
Georgia
maybe
out
I'm
of
wrong.
nowhere is trending towards Biden now, so that
it's
makes
just
things interesting.
Both sides that I've talked to on this are so afraid of the other. And
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's insane to me that like, it's I just wish it's just like what I was talking about earlier. If we could just agree to disagree and come together regardless of the results, I think we'd be better off. 'Cause like I don't know. I know people hate Trump. And I get that. I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to vote for him. I don't want to vote for Biden either. And I'm not saying you got to love him. But I just feel like if we could learn to love each other, that, that would be better for us as a nation. Like, you know what I mean? And try to understand one another. Like, not every Republican you meet's a racist. And not every liberal you meet, or not every Democrat you meet, is going to be like some crazy, like, rioting person.
I know a bunch of old Republicans and old Democrats that all sit around the poker table twice a week and play cards and talk shit about the life they've lived and the fun they've had. And they're all friends. You know what I mean? Like, they're all
Life's
getting
too short.
along.
Life's too short to hold that grudge against somebody and not talk to a specific group of people because you don't like the way that they lean politically.
Yeah.
And I meet way too many people that are left that are like that I'm not going to talk to this person because they're a Trump supporter. Okay, there's more to that person than their political leaning. You know what I mean? You've got no idea. You have no idea what somebody's thinking. You know what I mean? And if you're going to determine like a person's worth based off who they vote for, I just don't think you're living your life the right way.
No, yeah, I'm with you. I think that hate in general is just not good. Like, just the hate and negativity
I don't
people
understand
push
how we
towards
got
it.
here. You know what I mean?
I
'Cause,
do.
Like, we lived through this shit. I mean, I know you do. But I just, like, because before Trump was in office, before he was even running, like, there were people, sure, that didn't like Obama. And there were people that, sure, didn't like whoever ran against Obama. I can't remember. I think it was Mitt
Romney.
Mitt Romney, yeah.
Don't
And
worry,
but at the end of the day, that election happened, and sure, there were people pissed off on both sides. But like, you gave it a week or two, and like everybody was back to normal. You know what I mean? It's like this past 4 years have been constantly the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like every day I hear "fuck Trump," you know what I mean, or "fuck Biden," or you know what I mean. Or these damn liberals are keeping on using my taxes. Like, look, like I said, I know what Creighton is saying.
I know what Creighton is saying sounds like a utopia, but I do believe as well that the issue is we stigmatize and tag people just because of a party, religion, race, or whatever, instead of actually listening to the other part. I know,
He's hitting on it.
I know I feck around too much in this chat, but props Creighton for that optimistic way of seeing life. I don't think it's optimistic. I think it is like right over the horizon of everybody who hates somebody. All you have to do to truly like somebody
is get to know them.
There are a lot of people that you probably wouldn't like because of just it only takes one negative impact being the first. Look, what are the odds when you meet somebody? Like, you're either going to have a good or bad experience the first time you meet a person. If it's bad, that gigantically decreases your chance of liking them right away.
And what Farigo is saying right there, is it's the same thing as if like you met somebody. If you were racist, if you met somebody and they're black, and you automatically hate them because you're black. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's
not quite the same,
well,
but it's similar. I get what you're saying.
But
I get what
like,
you're saying.
it's just the same as like if you found out somebody's a Trump supporter and you don't like them anymore because automatically in your mind they're a racist. Like it's not. It's just not true. You know
but
what I mean?
it's also silly.
That's what I
that
mean.
train of thinking.
Exactly.
Like it's a little different.
No, I mean, like, but you get what I'm saying, though. You're rushing to a judgment of somebody based on this one thing that you find out about them, and I don't get it. Like, you know, what I mean? And I know there's Trump supporters out there that are very much shove it down your throat all the time. Like, you know, you should be like this or you should be this way. I get that. That's just a toxic person. That's one thing I know of itself. But I mean, you have somebody that's like, you know, showing who they're supporting and everything like that. You know, that's a choice. That's why I don't say who I'm like. You know, that's why before today, I didn't say who I was gonna vote for and like my political leaning at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, other than just say that I'm independent because I am independent. But like, you know, like I'm gonna vote for who I think is right, regardless of what anybody else thinks.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I don't think that should affect how people view me. I hope my laptop.
I don't think it will.
No, I know.
It's not going to.
But I'm just saying.
It
if
might
I was
affect the
sitting
way
here-
the 10 people watching will, or
But you
or
know
whatever.
what I mean, though. If I was sitting here saying like I voted for Trump, you know what I mean. I'm sure
I sat
someone
here earlier
somewhere-
and said that if I had voted, it probably would have been for him. So I mean,
Yeah.
at a certain point, it's like you're still my hero, Creighton. That's very good.
Thank you.
What test did y'all take? I want to take it. It's in general. It's lame.
It's okay. I feel like
It's a
you should
lame
take
test.
it and make
Take
your
it,
own
take
decision.
it and tell us what you are, so we can like talk shit about you. But like,
Make your own decision about if it's lame or not. Don't let Charlie
yeah,
influence you.
okay. Just remember that as you're reading the questions, like how kind of one
I
directional
liked
they
it.
are.
I liked it because it was one directional. But I like
What? Why do you like that?
I like
That's
that
so-
because it's like it's not about necessarily like overthinking the question. It's just like, what do you think?
There's no
blank, blank,
overthinking.
blank
You
is.
can't answer some of those questions reasonably.
You can't. I agree with that, but I feel like putting you in a box is necessary to figure out where you fit. If that makes sense.
It doesn't. That doesn't make sense at all. Not when it comes to the questions there. Some of their questions were framed in a way where you can't answer them. Like you have to answer one of two
I
things
don't
that
know.
don't make
That's
any
just
sense.
my opinion on it. You know what I mean? No.
I understand. It's silly. Like the fact that like
I
one of the
like it.
questions was about
I like
Let
it
me just
'cause
open
it's
the
like,
fucking
'cause
test
it's almost like putting a gun to your head and like making you make a hard decision, you know?
I mean, yeah, but wait, what the fuck? This isn't
Is that the
wrong.
Oh, that's
I opened the wrong thing.
Fairy Goes. Well, not Fairy Goes. Fucking
That was the election result from the last election.
yeah. I thought it was Chris's
Foot is
map for a
cramping.
second.
Oh shit.
And I got my laptop back up. I don't like annoying people.
I thought Kanye West was joking about running for president. No. He was actually running.
But he was only in like a couple states, right?
Yeah, 'cause he registered late as like to be put on the ballot. Okay, let me just fly through this. Oh wait, what am I doing? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So, the government should do more to help needy Americans, even if it means growing deeper into debt. The government today can't afford to do much more to help the needy. Like that question alone. The government should do more to help needy Americans, even if it means going deeper into debt. Or the government today can't afford to do much more to help the needy. Like, there's plenty of things we can do to help the people that are in need where it doesn't put our country tremendously in debt. Like, just educating them. Like, education. And
I get what you're
while that
saying.
is, sure, putting us more into debt, like, people can educate people. It's not something the government has to do. You know what I mean? Like, there's lots of ways you can, like, statewide, like, charity, like, there's all kinds of ways. That might not be the greatest example, but it's an example. Let me go to another one. Government is almost always wasteful and inefficient, or government often does a better job than people give it credit. Government often does a better job than people give it credit for. That's a decent one. The best way to ensure peace is through military strength. Good diplomacy is the best way to ensure peace.
What does it mean when they say she's a brick house in that song?
I'm gonna let chat talk to you about this one. I don't know the answer.
You really don't know?
No, I don't know.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know this. I'm not a music person. You know this.
Are they talking about her ass? Or are they saying she's hot because, like, you know, when you first make bricks, they're hot because, you know. I just want to know. Whoever I got to talk to.
See, one of the questions. So racial discrimination is the main reason why black people can't get ahead these days, and then black people who can't get ahead in this country are most likely responsible for their own condition. That's like one of the only ones that's like cut and dry that is easy to answer. Like depending on where that you are.
The direction that they're trying to go with.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, on some of them are like open ended. Like, hold on, where's the one?
Is it one of those tests that the options are like A, love the government, just got the latest president merch, or B, I fucking hate the government, spit on these countries?
It's like 80% that, and then 20% of the questions are actually reasonable.
70% said homosexuality shouldn't be accepted. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's still a lot of people against homosexuality in this country. But again, that's people who took
They're
this test.
closeted against it.
But hold on, that's people that took this test. Not
Yeah.
everyone's taking this test. Like like a lot of people don't care.
Let's just gas their numbers and see like what comes out.
Hold on. I would agree with that. And then should be accepted by society. Excuse me. Like this one, business corporations make too much profit, or most corporations make a fair and reasonable amount of profit. Like, it's not about, like, that's such a, how does that affect?
Well, it's like how
It
you
should be
view
what-
corporations.
Yes, it's about how you view corporations, but that's not how you view it. It's what you assume or think. It's not,
Yeah,
like,
because you're trying.
that's a number that is
to determine, like, you know what.
yes, but that's a measurable number. That has nothing to do with your opinion. That is something that you can very easily just measure. Like, determine what is too much and figure out everything that makes too much. You know what I mean? Like, what we should be asking is, what do you think that these corporations should be doing with their profit? Should they be, like, privatized? Should they maintain a privatization? Should we use that money to help, like, the communities? Like, how do we do that?
Oh.
I don't know.
So I figured out what it means.
What, the brick house thing?
Yes.
What does it mean?
Is a curvaceous, stacked, attractive female.
Disaffected Democrats. But this test was asked, to
No.
be honest. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. I just clicked the first thing I Googled. If you want to find a better test, put the work in and find one, Charlie.
No, I didn't care. But I love the gays. The theys and the one that are confused because that's okay, a.k.a. me. Well, we love you here,
Yeah,
Sophia.
we love
well,
you, Sophia.
we think you're cool. We don't love you. You're 13. We're not allowed to love you. I think it's a crime or something. You're
Well, it
super
depends
cool,
on
and
what
you
state
have
she's in.
you have a place
Or-
here. What the fuck with question 9?
Or they.
It's not so the questions aren't the same. Like, it's not always 9's not. They have to do it in a different order each time.
Yeah. What's your 9th question, Farigo?
Yeah. What's your 9th question? The immigrants question. Yeah, it says immigrants today strengthen our country because of their hard work and talents, or immigrants today are a burden on our country because they take our jobs, housing, and healthcare. Poor people today have it easy because they can get government benefits without doing anything in return. Poor people have hard lives because government benefits don't go far enough to help them live decently. See, that's one of those ones where I'm like, that's not the way you figure out that problem, by asking it, like, or where you put your stance on that problem.
I got an idea.
Excuse me. What?
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Maybe you should make a test and see.
That's a terrible plan. I'm not a political person.
You could analyze politics, you know, for like a week or so. and
That's
then,
not
like,
enough
you know,
time.
Get back to
It's
us
not enough
with the
time.
test.
Creighton, it took me
Sit
8 years.
down,
I'm
sit
8 years.
down with Chris.
Listen to me. I'm 8 years into dealing poker as my main source of income, and I'm still learning how to do that properly.
Damn.
Like, look, you're never going to know how to do everything with anything perfectly. You're not a speechwriter. You don't write shows. We did it for years. We did camera for years. If we did it right now, we'd be shittier than we were a year ago or 2 years ago. Because we're falling behind, and because we just never learned everything.
Yeah.
Like we weren't,
And we're old.
we weren't running with cameras down the field on the football games. We weren't sprinting off of buildings filming shit for the MCU. Like there's stuff to be learned in everything. A week isn't enough time to decide how to do a thing.
The immigrants question. Oh, I got you.
Florida finally called for Trump. Well, they called that with Fox like hours ago.
Yeah. I bet that's the Google map.
Oh, you mean the Google map? Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they finally did on the Google map. Right now, the Google map has it 223 to 174. Looks like Nevada is.
But
for
that's not
Trump
even
off
right,
the
right?
rip.
Because he's in the 200s now. He's like
Yeah,
at
no, that's-
210 and
it's-
Biden's
yeah,
at like
it's- yeah,
220.
let me go back to
something.
Fox. So right now, Biden's at 237, and Trump's at 210. They finally called Minnesota for Biden, but they called Iowa for Trump.
Mm.
That was the one I missed earlier. I couldn't figure out which one put him at 210. So now the only ones left are Montana, Alaska, Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Georgia.
Nothing
Georgia's
from
at
Reno and Vegas
83% on Google, and Trump's up 300,000. Wait, 300,000. And then in North
yet. Oh,
Carolina, he's
there you
only
go.
up.
You got the same
Ooh,
one
he's
that
only
Charlie
up
got.
80. Supposedly, I guess this is New Enterprise. Yeah, New Era Enterprise. That's what I got.
To whom? To whom what? I was saying you, Farigo. You got the same one that Charlie got. I got like Opportunity Democrat or Democratic Opportunity or something like that.
You here? Hold on. Let me finish. I'm retaking it,
Oh, cool.
like to read the questions and figure out which ones were dumb.
I hope Omaha gives for Biden. He'll make me proud of my biggest city. Yeah, Nebraska sucks anyway.
To whom? I'm looking at Fox and New York Times. I got you. Yeah, I don't. I like that the Fox one just has the numbers up constantly.
Foxy Times.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Fox up on one, and I'm gonna open up New York Times on the other,
That's the way to do it, son.
or somebody. Wait, maybe not New York Times. I don't see them live.
Theirs wasn't live at all. It was kind of like Google Maps.
Yeah, I'll go to ABC. Oh my
My
god,
God.
that was so
What
loud.
was that? What is
That's an ad on ABC.
that? Star Wars?
It's like Disney. Silly ass fucking
Disney
Disney.
Plus,
Disney Plus advertisement.
which is worth it.
I don't know if there has been one Biden voter here tonight, Flint. Yeah, most of our vote has been pretty red, at least for the people who speak up about it. Creighton and I are JoJo fans. Everybody here has been either red or for Joe Jorgensen.
Yeah. Wait, really? In the chat?
Yeah, I don't think anybody here other than Flint has been like outwardly toward Biden. At least not like most of the people here tonight have actually been like independent.
I was about to say yeah. That's what kind of gives me hope. For the
I guess I was thinking more about the test everybody took. A lot of us ended up being pretty right,
Oh yeah.
like right leaning rather.
Except for me, I was like hard
Like this
left.
I liked this question the way they framed it. Our country has made the changes needed to give black people.
Whoa, Flint. Whoa, Flint.
Voting third party is stupid in this election. No, it's not.
It's not. It's really
That's-
not.
It's not at all.
Look, voting third party is never stupid.
It's never
'Cause you're-
stupid. It's very
'cause
important.
It still gets counted.
It still gets counted, and we have numbers. Like last election was an extremely important third party one, and you could like make the same argument. If it's stupid, then we'll always be stuck with two shitty candidates and two shitty parties. Exactly.
Exactly.
You have to always vote the independent every election, regardless of how like important it is, because you still need to get it out there that it's
people
worth
care
running
about these,
independent. Exactly. This question I liked because it's framed right. Not like framed right, but like it's either way.
We either get one old white guy again or a new old white guy.
Exactly. I'm normally independent, but with this election, shit's too close. Yeah, but again, like, it's not close enough. Like, it's never going to be.
remove myself from the equation.
Exactly. So this one says, our country has made the changes needed to give black people equal rights with white people, or our country needs to continue making changes to give black people equal rights with white people. Like, that is framed the right way. Because there's no way it's like...
yeah, you talked about that one earlier.
Yeah, like what I'm saying, that's how you should frame these questions. Like, if you're going to ask, like, anything about anything, like, what was the question before this? Question before this is, the economic system in the country unfairly favors powerful interests, or the economic system in this country is generally fair to most Americans? Like, it should say, hold on. It should say, our country has made the changes that make the economic system great for all Americans, or it needs to continue making economic changes to be better for all Americans. Not it just only favors the powerful, or it's totally fair for everybody. Like, it needs to be asked, do we need to continue changing things? That is the way these things need to be framed.
Exactly.
It's best for the future of our country to be active in world affairs. We should pay less attention to problems overseas. Most people who want to get ahead can make it if they're willing to work hard. Hard work and determination are no guarantee of success for most people. The obstacles that once made it harder for women than men to get ahead are now largely gone. There are still significant obstacles that make it harder for women to get ahead than men. In foreign policy, the U.S. should take into account the interests of its allies, even if it means making compromises with them. In foreign policy, the U.S. should follow its own national interests, even when its allies strongly disagree. And then this, and then that. Submit. Yeah, I'm still the same thing. I thought I answered pretty much the same. So you were what now, Flint? You had disaffected Democrats. So, this majority-minority group mostly identifies as Democratic or leans toward the Democratic Party. Disaffected Democrats strongly believe the economic system unfairly favors powerful interests and that business corporations make too much profit. Relatively few believe their family has achieved the American dream, and 24% believe it is out of reach for their family. Most say the government should do more to help the needy, and that poor people have hard lives because government benefits do not go far enough to help them live decently. In contrast to other Democratic-oriented groups, a majority, 63%, characterize government as almost always wasteful and inefficient. Yeah, it just sounds like you complain a lot. I'm kidding. Trump they called Montana for Trump on Fox. He's up 213 to 230, or he's not up. Biden's up 237 to 213 for Trump. So Alaska has no information, and the rest of them are, it's down to Nevada, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia. It's getting close, goddammit. Ooh, it's getting close, Creighton. It's getting close. Can we have a younger president? I'm tired of these 60-year-old. 60?
They're like
Trump
70.
is 74, and Biden is 78 or 77. I think he's about to be 78. These are
old
dinosaurs.
Ass men.
They're old as fuck. Makes sense. Wait, hold on. Okay. Makes sense, Flint. And if I lived in a state that mattered a bit more, I'd seriously consider one or the other, but independent it is. And I
Right.
probably would have voted Trump, as much as that hurts to say. I was 1 year short this year of being able to run, so I got y'all in 4 years. Thanks, bro. I swear to God, if you run, I'll vote for you.
Who's running?
Chris.
Sweet.
The Rock for president. I think if The Rock ran with Jocko Willink, or Tulsi Gabbard, he'd kill it. He would blow away any Republican. I'm not even kidding. And why not? You know what? Fuck it. Donald Trump's the president. Just get Dwayne Johnson. Study. Start studying, bro. Dwayne, you work hard, bro. Focus all that time, all that energy into politics. Become what we want politicians to be. You know what I mean? Just go at it with hard work and determination. Grab Tulsi
Give it
Gabbard.
the people's elbow.
Get Tulsi Gabbard for foreign policy. She'll help you with foreign policy. She'll help you with all that. She'll help with a lot of shit. Let her help, or maybe not. Wait, am I thinking the wrong thing? I don't know. Get some smart people. Grab an Andrew Yang for your economics. Grab Tulsi for like military shit, and
Don't
just
grab
get
him by the pussy.
get a team together, and start just running shit. Nah, Doc McStuffins for president. You know what?
Get you
I'm
a
with
mobile
so
gym
fair.
to take to the White House.
Oh, he will. Are you kidding? Iron Paradise is going to be on the roof. Biden made an excellent point in like March. Some
Bro.
admiral guy that's moderate right and Yang moderate left as a ticket would have a chance.
Imagine like fucking him working out on the roof, like just
wouldn't
out.
work out on the roof.
No, but imagine if he did just out
Wrong
in the
Joe.
open.
Oh, you mean Rogan?
Just imagine like out there on the roof working out in front of like all of America, like like this
That'd
is
be
your
amazing.
president.
Are you kidding? Every
Like,
morning he
know?
posts to Instagram.
Putin would be shitting his pants.
Dude, the more I think about it, it's like, of course I say this as a fucking nobody with no money who lives in a basement. If
Yeah.
I was in The Rock's position,
He'd just buy a gym.
if I was in The Rock's position, I might think about running. That's me now. Like it comes down to this. The people that are powerful enough to overtake this and like put a real new face on politics, there are some celebrities that can do that.
Yeah.
Realistically. Like if
mean-
Kanye had dedicated the last 2 years of his life to doing it, he might have stood a chance, honestly. He honestly might have stood a chance. If Joe Rogan wanted to run for president, he might stand a chance.
Well, that's what
He might effectively, seriously stand a chance.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Like, you have these great characters from history that ran from president and like changed the face of the office, and then it's like over time it's just become like more of these like
something like that
cookie-cutter
did happen on a
politicians.
smaller scale. Jesse the Body Ventura when he won the Minnesota governor's race. Well, yeah, I mean him and Trump just tweeted and deleted. What did he tweet? Oh my God, what did he tweet and delete? Please tell me. But I mean, look, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California.
Yeah, that's
Ronald
what I mean.
Reagan was the president. He was an
And
actor
he was
first.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like-
ever since Reagan, it's just become more of these
Crazy,
cookie-cutter
yeah.
politicians that aren't like. Really
Well, then Trump.
And Trump, that's what I mean. Trump's really the one that's really changed up the game again, because he was a celebrity first.
My fourth grade teacher should be president. She got the class subway. You know what? I'm with you, Safira. I agree. If you buy Subway for total random question, Biden just did a live statement and Trump is getting ready to do one. These guys are like late 70s. It's almost 1 a.m. How are these old guys still
I
awake?
told you they were still awake.
They're on all the drugs.
I told you.
Biden's on not Biden. Trump's on amphetamines. He's been on amphetamines for 20 years. But Biden is probably on everything else.
Alex Jones.
Alex
would stand
Jones
a
would-
chance. And uncovered lizard babies being raptured in.
Alex Jones would not stand a chance. But Joe Rogan,
Elon Musk.
no.
No.
Joe Rogan could run for president and win.
Why not Elon Musk?
Because, one, he's born in South Africa. He's not allowed to run.
Oh yeah.
And two, he's crazy. He's a weirdo. Like, he's too smart. He's a super... he's not smart enough. He's not... That's not a good way of putting it. I take that back. He's not the right kind of smart, I think, it would take to run a country. There's a reason he's good at business. He needs to run businesses and build things. He doesn't need to be running things and deciding policy. We are up...
Co-presidents.
We are up big, but they are trying to steal the election. We will never let them do it. Votes cannot be cast after the polls are closed. Verbatim, LMAO. That's what Trump said?
But
Cast.
votes
Okay.
can't-
Joe Rogan and Alex Jones. No, that's a terrible idea. If Joe Rogan ran and had like a real political contender as his vice, like Tulsi Gabbard or Andrew Yang, I'm telling you, like some ridiculous combination like that. Like imagine, I don't think Joe would ever run. He would hate all of it. It would kill him. He would lose his mind. But someone like Dwayne Johnson might run.
Call him by his name.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
There you go.
might run for president. And if he runs for president with
He
Tulsi
should.
Gabbard, Tulsi Gabbard's his VP, that could be one of the most actually like worth. Like I bet he would win by a landslide. He would destroy any. No Republican would stand a chance.
Do you think
Are
he
you
would run
fucking kidding me?
Democratic?
No, Dwayne Johnson, yeah. If he was gonna run, it would be Democratic
What
probably.
do you think if he ran like independent?
A terrible spelling error and a terrible thing saying you can't vote after polls are closed. Yeah, this is all over the news now.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Like what? I mean, what do you think if he ran independent?
It would probably be the most voted for independent in history.
Do you think he'd win?
No, I don't think he'd win if he was independent. He'd have to pick. But I think
You
he'd pick, and I think he'd win either one. I think he'd win if he ran as Republican. I think he'd win if he ran Democrat. Honestly, after this election and the shambles it's been in, like I think people want somebody they like and could trust, and it
Think
isn't
the
so
people's
controversial.
elbow, Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not very controversial, Dwayne Johnson. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's like a
Do you
happy
wanna-
family man.
Do you want to rap in like 7 minutes?
I don't know.
6 minutes.
Hold on, give me a second.
'Cause I have a killer headache.
Do you actually?
Yes.
telling you, dude, you should have taken it on leave.
I think I just need to eat something. I haven't really ate anything today. Ate. If it was Charlie versus Creighton for presidency, who would win? I think I speak for myself and my constituents when I say that I would win by a landslide. Easily. Because Charlie can't talk to people. He's very bad at it. At understanding and listening to people. He would just get in arguments all the time about how he's right and everybody else is wrong.
No, I don't. I defend my arguments. You don't.
And then he would just tweet about it. But a good politician doesn't have to defend his arguments. He just says what he says and gets out of there. Trump's run on that. Okay, Trump has run. He really doesn't.
He himself all the time. He always defends his arguments. Weirdly and lazily a lot of the time, but he does defend
See,
himself.
look, I could do
Biden,
that.
Never mind. You know what? No, I'm not getting into that right now.
Either that.
Where's my strap, bro?
Oh shit! Who's?
Yeah, here. I should probably vote for me real quick.
Don't vote for yourself. That's cheating.
Definitely voted for yourself, you fuck.
I did not.
You lied.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where is my fucking?
Oregon has decriminalized cocaine, heroin, and meth.
Yep.
Really? For real?
Yeah. They were running on that early.
Damn.
Where the hell?
So how does that work? Like,
Oh, wait, no, was I sitting on it? No.
how does that work
Get up
though?
real quick.
Well,
Get up
what are
real
you
quick. I
talking
think you're
about?
sitting on something.
How does that work though? Like, what if you're already in jail for that?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're still in jail for that.
Are you
There's
still?
all people who are still in jail for marijuana.
So like, that doesn't seem very fair. Oh, it's 50-50.
Dude, I'm gonna lose my fucking.
Well, you know what that means. We're co-presidents. Charlie, we're co-presidents.
No, we're just gonna have a fist fight to the death.
I think we should let's go to rock paper scissors. A battle of wits.
That's not about.
It is a battle of wits because you have to determine what the other person's gonna play, and I bet I could beat you.
It's not determining anything.
I bet I could beat you. See, he knows he would lose. That's why he's not gonna play, and therefore he forfeits. So I win.
That's not how that works.
Well, then play me then.
Where the fuck?
Charlie wins. How does Charlie win? He hasn't beat me. He hasn't played me in rock paper scissors.
It
He
just won't let me
refuses to.
vote. There you go. Hey Ace, what's up, dude? Yeah, dead serious. No, yeah, they were.
Well, you can't
they,
vote
they,
after
they,
the polls close.
They decided that they were decriminalizing like all drugs,
Damn.
like legitimately, or like small amounts. I think it's like to a certain degree of what
Yeah.
you have on
Like,
you.
You can't be like a crazy dealer. So does that mean people can set up like meth shops?
No, small amounts.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so what if you're selling small amounts?
Not selling, like having at all.
Okay.
If you have enough to sell, that's not. I don't know how that's gonna work with like certain things. Like I guess it depends on what is classified as what. Like
Yeah.
meth might not be what they mean. Biden and Trump should play tic-tac-toe to see who is gonna be president.
Honestly.
Should be asleep, but I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a lot of people who usually would be asleep that aren't. Well, fellas, let's mainline some crank in Oregon. Right.
I'm ready.
I think I would win the presidency if me and Creighton were to run against each other. Because Creighton messes up normal words all the time. He didn't know what geography
But
meant.
I'll win.
Like, if you're selling weed one blunt at a time, you're weird. Yeah. You can't make a living selling one blunt at a time. It's not worth enough. One blunt's like fucking $5 or $6. Like, and that's like if it's good shit. You know what I mean? Like, at least that's what I've been told.
So do you want to rap in 2 minutes, or are you gonna?
Do you want to rap?
I'm just.
I feel like you
tired.
want to rap.
I'm tired.
Just say you
My
want to
head
rap.
hurts.
Just say you want to rap.
You can
say it.
though. Like if you want to. My head hurts so bad.
Creighton does not understand the concept of a lobby, let alone running a podcast.
I don't need to.
Or a presidency.
I don't need to.
Hey, that's not true. Creighton is a B+ in geography. Canon. That's not canon. Farigo, you weren't here for it. He literally didn't know the definition of the word he didn't know that geography was about places.
I knew geography.
He thought it was about dirt. He thought he was
So,
confusing
I'm
geology
better
with
at
geography.
reading maps than I am, like knowing
Knowing what?
about land masses.
That maps is geography.
Exactly. So I know geography.
We can have a Foch Chris versus Creighton election tomorrow. First of all, I'm Charlie. How dare you, Lacey? That episode was filler. No, it wasn't. You're filler. Creighton is not. I've already read that. How dare you all?
Look, all I'm saying is I give myself 6 out of 5 potatoes.
Okay, George. George didn't show up, or at least he didn't say
He
anything.
didn't say anything.
How
I think
dare
he
you,
was
George?
here.
If you're still here listening, first of all, I love you, and I'm just talking shit.
By the way, we're still referencing that thing that happened like 6 years ago.
Yeah, that was amazing. It was 5 years ago. That shit was amazing. Okay, I'm hitting the
was in
dead end.
2014.
Been up 19 hours. Good night, all. Chris, I love you. Have a fantastic night. You're a great, wonderful human being and moderator, and I love you, and I'll miss you a lot.
About politics to know I don't want to know more.
Creighton knows less about politics than me.
So I feel like that's enough for my opinion.
The Bewitchin' Kitchen. Breaking my no Twitch after midnight to say hi to you guys. Also, this is Stevie. Okay.
Oh, hey,
Stevie, first of all, I love you and we miss you a bunch.
She just followed
Your
me on
name is
Instagram.
awesome.
Right.
Your new name is so cool. It like Stevie D was awesome, but all the numbers after were shitty,
Right.
and I'm glad that you fixed that. And the Bewitched Kitchen is fucking fire. What? That's a great
I
name.
love that. That's amazing.
I love that name. That is a terrifyingly fantastic name.
Do you
Oh,
cook?
so good.
No? Is that what it is?
Yeah, tell me you stream like cooking shit. Tell me that's a thing.
That'd be
now.
awesome.
I would watch. I would
I would
literally
watch the
just
fu-
keep
you
it
love
on.
watching people cook.
I love watching people cook. I love cooking. Listen, everybody. Creighton wants to end it. He's having a headache.
We don't have to end it. Like you can keep going. I just
No, it's
I need to
okay.
go
If we're
home
gonna, if
and
you're
lay
not, if
down.
you're gonna leave, I'd rather end it.
You
'cause
could
I-
have Evie on.
No. I'd rather go ahead and throw these 13 viewers at somebody who
15
Wants-
viewers.
Oh, 50. Okay, for me it's 13. Cooking streams are in the future. Ooh, please hit me
Ooh,
up.
Nice,
Hit me
right?
up in
Let
all
us
the
know when
places.
you start streaming that
When-
shit. 'Cause
when
we
you do
will
that,
watch, and
literally
we will blow you up. We'll be
Tweet
like,
it at me on Twitter, at me wherever you can at me in my Discord, anywhere that you can.
you add her?
Fucking
I
friend
added
me
her.
on Twitch. I don't care. However you have to do it. And fucking first of all, do I follow your name? I know I follow Chops, but no, wait, add friend. Following since okay, I don't care if they've been following me. Do I have God damn it. Hold on. Is it gonna take? Oh my god, I'll look at it in a minute. Anyway, what was I saying?
Oh, you're gonna rate somebody.
After this episode, the Discord will be filled with Charlie cuddling with Creighton, ship fan art.
Oh, that reminds me.
Make
I
the
got a
fan art.
picture of us, like if Kristen drew of you holding me.
Oh yeah, I know. Fuck that picture. I hated that picture.
I'll drop it in the Discord later.
Terrible idea. Anyway, hold on. Tomorrow, there's a chance
2 more.
that we will do a podcast.
2 more.
Creighton might not be there because he doesn't want to do it tomorrow, but I might convince him because I want to have another.
It is canon.
I want to have another election. Like I want to have the continuation of the election podcast. If it's here, cool. Big titty white woman, maybe potentially. Excuse
you
me.
gotta do big titty white woman.
I hate you.
Not for every sleep or every space.
You need someone to host? Maybe, Ace. I don't know. I'm gonna look for people. Don't tell me anyone to host. I'll throw you. You wanna get thrown? I'll do it.
Big titty white woman. We already got
Yo,
it.
Ace, when Cold War comes out, bro, the grind outside of the podcast is about to explode. Let me tell you.
When's Cold War come out?
The 13th.
Bro, when
9
Halo
days.
Infinite comes out.
That's gonna be a while.
I know, but I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
When Cyberpunk 2040.
Who's live right now?
2040,
Anybody
whatever
cool?
comes out.
Any of our friends? Anybody I like
Large-breasted Caucasian female.
with periods instead of claps? Listen, everybody. If Creighton doesn't do the podcast tomorrow, I still might do one like this tonight. LOL, copy, good night. Love you, Charlie. I might do one in Discord with a bunch of my friends and just talk shit about the election and have like a little powwow with the group. But I don't know. We'll see. And if I don't, I love you guys, and we'll see you probably Friday because I have to work Thursday. And if we do one Friday, it'll probably be early in the day because it won't be able to be late because I have to be up really early on Saturday. So we'll see. We'll see. It might be a minute until we stream again, the podcast. I'll try and maybe do like an Among Us stream tomorrow night if I can't do a podcast. We'll see. But either way, love you guys. I'm just finding somebody to raid real quick. We're going to raid. You know who we're going to raid? We're going to raid BZ. We haven't seen BZ in a minute.
I haven't seen BZ in a while.
We haven't.
Have you been watching that other stream, by the way?
I haven't seen them live yet. Not. They haven't been live one time when I was like watching.
Or do they
on
have pods
Twitch.
up?
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked back into it. But hold on.
KBR 911
Let me go
message deleted by moderator. What is that?
Timed out for 5 seconds. I don't know who that is.
What'd she say, or what'd they say, or what did he say?
It's not letting me see. They tried to post a link, whoever it was.
Bye, Lacey.
Later, Lacey.
I'll jump up early Friday.
Crazy.
A new villain of the anime.
A new villain of the anime.
Why'd you say that like Joe Rogan?
That wasn't Joe Rogan. That was Alex Jones. Oh. Joe Rogan doesn't talk like this.
Oh, okay.
Joe Rogan sounds like a podhead. That's how he just talks like that. Listen, everybody. I love you. Say good night. And tell somebody, everybody at someone in chat, tell them you love them.
And tell them to get the Rock to run for the
tell
next election.
Okay, you guys are all hot, and I love all of you. We're rating BZ. Tell her we love her, and everybody have a good night.
Goodbye.
You're all hot. See you in 10 episodes. Fairy Go, I miss you so much. We love you. Goodbye. I miss you. I love you. I miss you. I love you. I miss you.